Ya enie. Ya enie. Nimna no enie. Ya kwaba. Who are just of course OBT internet that is our big first time. It was for Jumedi a public first time. Wash a year or a party mobibia Akua Asiedua at the bar and the Tuesday morning, the 5th of March, Jumedi so. It was for this morning, dear. A year education minister. Me pacho. You see, Ghana for say and can't say, you get before no. Samo, I say arrogant so say munipo say then you don't know. But no care what mon can't say. Every say doom sabe and person because doom sabe. I have a timetable and person no my free SHS e care about hobby. Ne credit back up in crana comedium. And me can't say a common in crano and me casa. And yes sir. Doctor Yaduchum and the Ghana First can just say, and Kikasasam. Now Kikasasam, pa. And there's some parents spend almost 300, 200 Ghana every week. Every week, oh, or sending the basica every week. A teacher for catcher me say, Pake, say, what break? Nasa and Krana and fast and quad dining. Or be donate their Nasa. More coming your bindi. It will be least mistake. Now what's here? Now, Balazo, Munchen 10 minutes. What Hankrano? These are what the teachers are telling me. I am not even child or secondary school. But my college or child or secondary school. That's what they're telling me. It took a castle. Oh, schools in the know what they are, Mr. Minister. For day guard. For day guard. This is by way of information this morning to Education Minister. Meeting at the Kwesi Park Wilson on the pay.
Akua Asiedua ena ni mohia ha abusua free sabe kosi se 9:30 bebo nsama hodo asisi o my Ghana muti sadia kosi Kwesi aka bi ade ato yanimo no sa pepe na etie mofra ne complaini obo okra be ye bosumi mienu pan no mu ni bida nsam no mu ha bebre ha
oh home stage no be issue
about time top pan no na je so ma na obesika na de atopan no na onyamilo bi ana onyakoko bi a ode edi boarding school tena no yeah, na so abayin timi ni nyina
the free SHS no I say inside no
on my bad time when kwara ne doso exactly enti say won sentiment so a mo friend nyina frifie bim ne call school no adan na nipa na wahwe na abedru sa no wo allow no na nipa ne hwe ne nto aso abatan ni bi nso ha dream ye ha dream ya ye ko PTA meeting ya ye tumi ye say ye mpe kwara na kan say socket ye pesi kan ye fan socket obi osbi ntua
I just about say free
me sorry gina mu one day bibisa ye say nti umani free ha no mo ba university a fee pay na ya mo ye ya na ban socket ma mo na ade na wo chi abofra kom
aban say
e kom ye fa nsua de ekwazi ye fa kwa kom de we usua de ekura nko mama ye ni na ho na ye nhwe bibi na abofra kura kom de ni pia boni ba ni ti boni ba ni ti obi ade da ho a wan hwe obefa boni ba ni ti nti mama ye nhwe ne o ma bi ye abusafo ye dwuma ye nkomo nketinketi wo motivational message wo whether ni forex news ka ho ye wo sports ka ho ye newspaper headlines in review Ghana to say health and lifestyle ka na OBT agenda ya tena si bibi esefata no ye beka ho asem ne agi won so adwenkyere e wo sa kwan ne so du wa say text message o say eye call o edru wa na wo so do adwenkyere ba kwesi ye den komo nketenkete na to aso
no
Electricity Company of Ghana ECG boss Samodubik Mahama or they are two just say adwuma ye de ama no no eyama na busuafo life ekoda line no so na yere ne ma esan se threat na didia sane akọ enkrofo so sika na oje anye ni bottom na egu
adebi o omso say why then
omso o ma pressure oya no akodum ba before kania na say so video bi na social media ko interviewer bolare bi say na wona yesi parliament ye adwuma akodum omro se na yesi so ne ye den e no se na monso mo ye adwuma o se anti obi ye
ne adwuma of course
titia
simple
so the next
jubilee has crowd mo jago be dumu no
so the next question afina bolare to one
yeah obi ye adwuma and I agree with him on that
was parliament ye adwuma ECG so ne so ye
I agree with him on that
enti anu ho adwuma na ne ye nyina ye to de ka no watua
I agree with
wo de ka na watua wasum na dwo woda no wada woni obi aka na woni sika we free enti ye Redubik Mahama de atu just say ekwan a enipa bi nam so 13 no nka so obegya adwuma no eno de no ye last yi kura beba na dwunem na mom Ghana for nya hwe yie se sika no onye mu ni botom ena ntro nkonkonse bi enam ne namo ena sika ne krom dwom ntimi mu akonta ena sa ntro no se Ghana for nya yi ono yetua ne ka nani so na katua enti akatua na edema no ne no aso bra no wobo enti wuni masema menka na wo abeka bi obesi omu no ahwe ya ba bi obefrew no wantimi anyi ohu anu a na wokonya abayama ne emu nsem eno no ena nei onene adwen ho
obele ne adwen
wo twa ntroto obi so a osaman wo
I agree with him 100%.
Osaman wo anu akokere ba bi
I agree with him 100%.
Wuni adanse so de ne na wokonya abayama ne
exactly
ye to so a ene yese ne vetting bekoso.
Yeah, true.
Nominees na President Akua Asiedua bomu di be na otwemi ensenie. And na fit no omo afiase ko vetting. Ne nipa ombeko vetting ni biye Andrew Japamesa. Ono tourism.
Yeah.
Arts and culture. Lydia Sayra Malhassan. Sanitation and water resources. Martin Jemensa course local government decentralization and rural development. Ophelia Mensa Hayford or Minister of Environment, Science and Technology. Akua Newman Kwesi niaba ono so ko gender children and social protection tene nipa no enum no se pepepe na etie ne kwakro mu nkomo nketenketim no yase France aye oman a edi kan wiase nyina enei omo ato aba asesa enuomani so a enei abortion no dey constitution mu se abaye a right onyinsen na ompa Untimin country and say unki
no, I have been an advocate for that actually.
So,
yeah, I have been an advocate for that. Yeah.
On palm and your check.
My policy.
Because thank
you. Thank you.
Sometimes when you're drama.
My policy is simple. Babies should be made by choice and not by chance. My policy no. It is a whooping there. Not a problem. It is your right to go and terminate the baby. It shouldn't be criminal. That's my personal principle.
Terminate? Okay, I don't need
because you see, in case
maybe a more.
It's a choice. And I can say it should be made by choice. A whole choice. If they want to, they can. If they don't want to,
no more clear.
Exactly. No more clear go to baby. Exactly.
To France, don't mind money. Kwanu akokle na to baby na mum say consequence bi bad acha you can't blame
anybody. Exactly.
Now wa fa wasem
and you see so what we need to do and say people argue and my have this debate before and argue counter argument and say a bit bob promiscuity when you allow for this a man and man will engage in exactly but my point is say then let's educate them on the dangers of so beda now thank you so that's what we have to tell the information exactly. And they say the France, they are better more. This is the Russian approach. Yeah.
The better statute books. France ni baby. When you say right from the start.
Go to the hospital and go and terminate it.
Your man brought to say they were quite malaria.
No.
No, I bet baby at an emum said that no repercussion.
You can't blame anybody. Exactly.
Oh, I won't be nowhere.
Just so you're careful. What I say, you are not endorsing self-abortion, but obey the answer now what when you say it is hard and also who jay no now you say now go abortion what you say exactly so that's why you have to stop every for the very case and not pay but then come on and get quickly you find a message of motivation always brought to you by abortion by electric house. Davis, I think he's a footballer. He was a footballer or something. I'm not too sure. Or say, a challenge only becomes an obstacle when you bow to it. A challenge only becomes an obstacle when you bow to it.
Oh yeah, American football running back.
Yeah.
For Kentucky Wildcats.
Yeah, because I think
American football no some year Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was Super Bowl.
But now Kotwani ni pengi na be cool so.
People don't understand the concept of the game. One make
have been for interesting bam.
Say what Nima boys in that share some
Nima boys in my guess no. Wait time no say you bet me adopting by a sporting
discipline rage for them as I got no money be.
Another man for some
money money I start
that man for no more
again wait I what can I give this
wait you gonna attentam oda wa na say ya bet
you
Ray Davis American ni ba na sa American football no enu bi na obo Now, Kwesi was a young man, 24 years.
Right.
24 years. Look at him.
Yeah, it doesn't look it.
In November 11, 1999. Now, born American football, Kentucky Wildcats. Abranti yasema wakani tete wasi challenge ya Kwesi die bane beye ni awo ya mu hwenye ya wo give in asin ade ni oso ani do so asem ni si na wo no asa wo master carriage bi amfa face problem no na jeja ho aha na asem na tua fa so na mum eba na eno aye wild wo so na so ye wild wo asem kro ne so a we time no timi defeat ade no na mum eba na jeja ho na me de ensie fi ase to me sasabro yi o na me sasabro yi o na me sisi yare de eno ane bekume eno ane beku wampa eba pro ho na tisi said obi born enyum wo so yare ani go
wo so
tugu yes and with time no wa hwe no mo na be define ade pro be define wo bibia so ehunu na wo na wo so to me
of course
ade awusuro na wo so to me na so wo so tugu a na ko wani Davis asema wo kana no pay
eno ano ne nje wo so come no go na wo so problems ni na go na no pay so that is our message of motivation this morning and right so no talk come as say na wie mu no we kaka but mamika we me call akran pia me call gmet for no come office
met your office o
mo ka che me say we should not to say be more dangerous
yeah
na o say we dey change friends bo AC jaswa na ehu ara on be ni ma we dey so guma o say sana system na papa assassina do ti so gusu a na ye hye ti ye careful and kwa sa evaporation na bana etim the sickness to etim ba ti ye very careful. I mean this is what they told me and I may share the amount say assassinate hye pa ti so ka na gusu no ye hye na fe the problems so eba but I see rain so there e be to yi pa so be top of this year and other payments are for ye share e weather for the next 24 hours. It was Akra 24%, Kumasi a 53% chance of rain. There's a huge possibility said there. You should be me at 20 young Shannon so your bumpire. Say you should know total side at least heating our system no in but of course as I've given information you're careful when it's raining. Almost say you should know start here a petit be ya no man kwadon ko school. Tosua de bia wo bia no e beyempa wo de hotel bi na da. Because you sooner ever told this year, no, and that is the information from the GMET. Me dem nye more. Oman ashent takrem. Eno mo kache. So that is the information. Therefore, you try getting sit down one and not pay against the other major trading currencies.
Some Bank of Ghana they be giant no pay no what the to when to send radio no pound sterling and run am 15.7 and equal 15.8 and it's 16 they were almost anesa dollar and 12.4 euro nam 13.5 Canadian dollar nam 9 and a Chinese RMB nam 1.7 sika sam no mo amokoto bi ni mo amokoto nyina no anopay ukọ forex no ase pepepe na etie ye de besi wo na yada ye ho akwaba baba yisa abadada one ne bre on fani agro kra o hanti ye kwaba na sports nkomo a asi no odi bia beto ye ni
Anopay Yanawase, sir, when you go so NCS best TV station, the additional a good day when some Yaban say Anopay Yani can say say any said a fatai bedin como our President's Cup num say His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Ekufu Adoni 80th birthday no a sec mimosa any asante kotokonebo game ede ashe nanimonyam ene 4 p.m. El Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The Ensem David Oklu at the air tuja a sec fono abedu kroma. The Ensem enomo eka enra games nibi etuja Monday night football. Arsenal ese insia or Brahma Lane Sheffield United and anti Mikel Arteta the Ensem tuja the Ensem and what the tuja UEFA night for the champions and yabashe match Saudwa ebetuja sports lawyer the only sports lawyer in Ghana football and no nine asante kotoko ene asek mimosa ena edi egbo ene president cup na game no ena David Oklu ono assistant coach Emma Krobia asante kotoko odi to just say match no omo fani serious.
We'll be approaching it with all seriousness because even though it's a ceremonial game, it's an international game also, playing against ASEC Mimosa. We all know the history between ASEC and Kotoko. They are a powerhouse, we are also a powerhouse here. It's going to be a KG game, but we are well prepared. And as the current holder, I feel honored. And I would like to win it again. I will do everything to win it again. Yeah, we are very, very confident. We know our boys, they are also ready. They are training very well. You will be surprised if you see them today as training. They are amazing, and we have confidence in them to deliver come Tuesday.
Sir David Oklu last season or the Heart of Folk and I say Kotoko as the President Cup in a assistant Emma coach Prosper Nate Ogum ewo Asante Kotoko we san 7 na ibusa say wahwe asek Mosa kakra and also wahwe omo na omo so a good team.
ASEC are playing well. I've watched 1 or 2 of their games and they are playing well. They are doing well in the Champions League. But we are Asante Kotoko. We also have the pedigree and the name. I wouldn't like to measure my boys to them. Football is all about being confident and competitive. Yeah, I know our boys. They just have to be determined and focused. And I think we will match them. Yeah, with this particular match, Lamte is coming back. Nicholas is also coming back. Neymar is still recovering. Zekopong is still recovering. So we'll see from today to Tuesday. We will see if he will be back or not. Yeah, I'll call on them to come and support us. We will not disappoint them. Yeah, they've been great so far, and I trust them for what they can do. They should just come in and support us. We will deliver for them.
David Oklu and the two Kotoko supporters and him say ene Mumra Baba Yara Sports na mahwe ASEC and Kotoko amun disappointed fans ene Arasana Watara Ivory Coast President His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Ekufu President of the Republic of Ghana and Otumfo Osei Tutu the second omina ebewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium for the game. Now night for the champions ene 8 p.m. games way and a second legs of the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich and Lazio and Ebo Yamfan to just say a Alliance Arena na game no air to fame aggregate no a 1-0 until Lazio it could advantage. Resources that better fie ewo Donesia San Sebastian na on a Paris Saint-Germain at the about 8 p.m. Paris Saint-Germain could have 2-0 advantage and on the Spain Donesia San Sebastian and a game no ebetime atoja now ebefi Champions League no na yahwe Monday night football enra Arsenal echo Sheffield United about 6-0 yahwe Mikel Arteta NHM say Broma Lane a difficult venue. Nenra Arsenal show quality no. Mikel Arteta and seven so na anopay and a good year seven SC sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football. Ye dan waba ye ba Kwesi Parker Wilson and his sister Akua Asiedua. Oyerepa breakfast time. Ebetos. Shiabim nonson apa ho semansia ha eye Oyerepa TV abusafo kumase dum na yewo ne adu so no eye debon krata hodo de badwa so na ye de bremo anopai me maami bi ne me papa bi a akotena America mamu for 50 years a omaba Ghana retirement is omo home omo so buy no Oyerepa no omo hwe ye saa eti Mr. Edward Owusu Mensa na ne hokani Mrs. Benis Opoku Mensa na Mama Benis de South Central so ono house number B12 yeah B12 it's almost south e mama wa chepa se mo hwe yen oduefo na na sabre pe na manie na penkra hene chiame ene me Kwesi park awas and ewa ha Akua Asiedua so ewa abusu na boko de good
adom
park edi no so mbo ne sen no
Then and just so you didn't have a baby.
Come on, you didn't want to have a business. And now, Mati, and now we go birthday party.
Okay.
If you want, but as a shelf filling station, no matter. Let's show on for Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, come up. You need to order.
Me,
oh, yeah, come. And because Madame forget the birthday party.
So Banner do call her.
Banner they call her. Birthday party for boys and girls. Or your nest, or quadraso, SDA, or my nest. Makitra or say, yeah, Nanabra, and run in the birthday. Oh, it's a happy belated birthday. Oh, dear, and then I did birthday now. And they are prelims. Hey, remember that? Me one, and everybody me one. Or there none I wouldn't see. Yeah, it's no Nanabra and run a see. Yeah. Now it's the weekend. Yeah. And everybody in the year. It's once again. I don't know. Tenacity. What you say? It's once again. I'm happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you.
Let's me the Akua Asiedua. Chama mama Onyima Francisca. Was it Oma James Kumsen? We're the 11 in it. Wow. James Kumsen Cusco Parents Pride School. Yeah, what was if you need an anomantiesi, any eager Nebusia, any Kumsen Nebusia, what was singing or the happy birthday, my James Kumsen. We did 11 years in it. Wow.
Okay. Philip someone back. Okay. Yes, and then also Mary Ann birthday. Mary Ann, dinner would dine. And you know, Philip. And now see, we should be a Mary. Or senior men can't what it. Amen.
Mary Ann, baby, for Anne Marie.
Marine, I and one. Daily graphic. And pay shall see. Trumuntu once I'm summoning. Or say Ghana
2 for 6.
2 for 6 is
the wrong side. 2 for 6 is wrong side.
2 for 6.
Ghana victim of Risika. $3.8 billion. Yebedomu suko. GT banks for much an amount could be. Ghana before no so council no is so mapa. Mumesia Honje be home to ma educational fund that Edeba Boang Mumesia. Daily graphic chronomenon. Was it anado Akasa? Yeah, or say institutions, you know, Numa, a chile, Nipa, Yasitramu, ye no. Woman, I say, compliance. What is that?
What kind of broth? No kind of broth.
President speaks on LGBTQ plus bill. Says institutions will determine human rights compliance.
Oh my dear, you man, show me son. Obi abe say obi any day.
And one.
This way, obi any day, no be any lame.
And one, no. Then special Independence Day. Okay. So there. And then never can be a farm or would any ever cassa.
Kwesi the free crime by.
Kwesi na free crime by.
Where is it the free and crisis?
Said no. Said no one can change you.
It's not about that. It's how I want to find you the things I want to see. Because you see, I had 3.8 billion we won. The finance minister, Ekachoman Penning said, money sign bill because or sign bill now, a bit me loses. Do you know that your projection for 5 to 6 years? 3.8 billion or therefore. And your projection why you 5 to 6 years sika no mo ka wasem you. Enya enne ya sika.
Okay.
So I am asking myself say it's no minor team no. Your team and I going to say the next 4 or 5 years you ko bomb betia. Say ye tinase. Na ya ndwene. Na ya fa kwan bia ye benya ya sika. And that 3.8 billion for 5 years 6 years you ko bomb sa besian we. E dia ba be bo man no. Eti no ye ni kwan bia so a betimi afa de e de yes ko kroma. Areho asefem ya. So you get any now minister ya fa ne so ma ye adwuma ma no or 5 years from now bosi a obenya from now enu nti no o so man pay man sign the bill no I disagree me more than disagree and I've stated my point clearly because if 5 years from now that's still who a crime I the besia
asresere no one be the way besia abanya wo kwei di obeba nyina kwesi ni kwabra nya asresere ya asresere na bibia ni wa e fa yisika sem wa ya ni different so wahwa e free broni eja ye hokọ ya abanya fa abanya ba soja fo yi di bi fam ene de ka ho nyina soja fo ne kwa de ya na bodies na e wa ni mo ne recognize o mo sa but asresere na em say no aye nche da nye say you be plan bibi ade amaye ho asese na
me I was thinking I said 3.8 this year apparently 5-6 years how
yanto daily guide o say ora for the blay protest mischievous multimedia video
okay video
the back abetire mu kakra man ma me sele I call botwe so say
you campaign so
CARICOM support
the campaign
anti-gay bill, Ghana to lose $3.8 billion World Bank funds. Yo, be competent, independent. CJ and I catch the Ajeji phone name. Then Nana awaits Supreme Court decision to assent bill. What is Supreme Court decision answer?
This is not the other. I know, bro. You know, any social media, so when you try. One who said a statement to be and in social the same as some na kana brofu woman. Why we are want to say?
Oh, sir.
Me of fly and be messenger man.
Okay.
I president.
Oh, no, he said it. MJB or no, or transfer baby and one transfer.
And
you mistake, no, but so.
And this is not kind of awful. This is not kind of awful. I mean, I go for a couple or say diplomatic one for I want to be professors similar. And I'm saying will be a trend on the
kind of simple grammar and answer down school.
Chairman for the blade. Yeah. Me when I saw the video, I think somewhere last week Friday or Thursday, no. Me who said clearly was a mischievous video. About 20 seconds video. The Biameka say you didn't come in a certain context.
Yeah.
All Kasano say NPP or bomb person mamba by because omo bomba yeshi
Freddie Blaine
omo ye wicked Freddie Blaine
o kansampa
in a video
okay sana video neka
about 20 seconds but na none for me yet it is quite obvious that when you watch the video it was a slip of tongue.
Did he correct himself?
No, he did it. You see, it's a mischievous video in the sense that about 19-20 seconds. Probably if and my 1 minute video, maybe I can hold a ban also. That could correct it. But almost no.
So correcting
because so correcting for one back.
Matthias.
It's that 19-20 seconds video.
Yeah.
And then I'm saying, the former chairman can say the party in your party, papa. It's I mean, that's not fair to the man. And Nutina. I was called. I mean, there is concerns about it.
Because maybe say they say I will bet me do whatever and bet me any day.
They say,
"Na wana waka." And two so and ye.
And say, "Wana waka." But if you are not make us, if you are not say for many video, if you correct no. But for the purpose of propaganda, and the policies in T, I'm not going to talk to no machine. No,
but your mama did so much about it.
Dear, no.
They were saying. And before the IMF. So I was saying Pinshiami and Sa yen tria ayika yen yese yense no then or refer to 3 months
3 months as in
just be shamiensa so yen no ka guna so say
3 months
make us say be shamiensa
exactly it is I'm social media now was a clear slip of tongue yeah
okay
to protest and one non protest is fine
it is the current no man na do nsan na say the man for keka ni ye be lose
the question is Ghana beyond aid no man when they cast a year no what has happened to the Ghana beyond aid project
I say girl say fight
what has happened to it
I say girl say fight
this year the financial implication 825 million dollars this year assuming you say you sign a bill now you bring your financial implications so can you lose 800 and something million dollars however for 5 years here I want them to do one then and again it is not true and this one I'll show you if you go to Zambia if you go to Kenya if you go to Senegal they will have tougher a year sanctions on LGBT IMF they are still getting their money so where is this analogy and an argument IMF what is that see Nanado should be very careful on this matter 93% of Ghanaians see them pay 93 and you 5 and you 2 and you 10 when you Ghana for 10 see what and 9 say LGBT yam pay idea we so the dia draw Ghana for pension
papa
but maybe you repercussions
papa
he will lose the election because of this thing so the dia go no one can year 2024 election then people will lose not because they are managing but because the nado and father what the people are saying seriously and
I may can or promises here say a Christopher one creme for yenia you supported the parliament ayeno also yes sorry pa me the pressure sin anando so not support any be kind say pressure for UK or USA ba pressure na Ghana ye president no onye president for UK onye president for or president of Ghana for say the pa ye maye ma wonti obia ye fa pressure say papa we so this is one side there na e punish you
so Kenya maye bi se bi mu akoye bi na omo benefit ba adana Ghana ntumi nye bi what I say se bi mu akoye ampa se Rwanda mu nyina akoma sign to sade ni so Uganda mu so omo mpe eno mpe na still no odinile mu no obo ne bra why not adana Ghana dey ntumi nye enti omo nkohwem na de wodi nipa bi di agro bi no se ade we mempa emfanye no
good
I don't know show respect
yeah nkohwe next paper Chronicle finance minister for friend in the one
Kwesi ne we solid guy
oh no be nice guy nice guy
yeah na Muntio was say finance minister rise to president please don't assent to anti-gay bill
Nandre no waka
enra finance minister na kan on news no yes omo advance president say
sikaya
mo on the fair
sikaya mo hwe ni mu so mbaje enti tiene na on side ya sika no hwe
God Flows Commission's mega project for host communities the Newmont Invest okay almost 58.5 million Ghana city scholarship and ben salary there no and so all right I think it's an it's sad it's sad no but it's sad it's very sad Young Kuma Jabs Mahama over his false stance on economy. Then Apostle Buahin's boy granted 10,000 Ghana cedis bill. Ade sir banned from Christian Divine Church premises. On Kokra. Yo. Then Furata. It's one of special special envoy
economic special envoy
yo
finance
kwabenya for na Sam George so U10 be no so hwe don Sam George's U10
I'm the last I'm not can
2015 asem no U10 na nyom se na ede na asesa
we decided
sabre no na o se jo mama e wadwen padwen e na ne de o se yenkwa LGBT yenya
I know teacher ni oni me di nkomo na ne view on to see a different
Oh, and a lot of people wouldn't go for people.
Oko took from the Bible, from the one why we say ye nifi ye no ya beti say te no abrofo no omo so ayomo tradition say omo ye trumuntu ana na anu ya mu ho ba bi na aba because enye omo customs ni bia say de yes ye custom
human right no na akofa yeah
in the church say ade no free ba bi e na aba Ose Ghana, ye ma ye ho break akra bi. Trumuntu be ye common.
So no president can say it's going to happen now for so one can you.
Because if everybody na aba. O true from the Bible say we are saying no kwa wie ya. Ye say o man be sorry we so we be ye we no. I nipa ntimi say ho akọ so e bi na adru so no. Enti wo ye den
no the biblical understanding.
No, we are saying very good.
I was saying San walk.
Yes, sorry, you're fighting Yami. The Yami can be fighting no. And article can see me break.
I don't say you to question. Do me say
opportunity to come here.
Now,
or cancer.
Why would a man love the uncle Bema? A man the other and time come because I know the shut down your hay. Am I
me say, Munim said your man who no. Am I
who's all doing one to say?
What a moment to us some copy for where was it? Ignore and
for romance of one kind. Some say a mental
mental
in a jackals for your mental agony.
It's a mental problem.
The new finder, right? Also the indigenization saved Ghana $249 million in 83 months. Ghana gas for the cancer me. Say collective efforts are critical to overcome Ghana's challenges. Phrase Bafo.
I love it.
No, might be now.
Phrase Bafo.
Central, you know, Phrase Bafo. Oh, very good.
Bafo, yeah.
Bafo. Oh yes,
Bafo. I say Bafo.
Bafo. Ghana phone and media phone and Phrase Bafo. Bafo. But he didn't get Bafo.
Really? I've never heard him correct anybody.
He is Fritz Bafo. Misano, no, your program do TV, so get me friend sincerely yours.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that program.
The name is Fritz.
And the boy said,
has a very nice voice.
Former Pro-Vice Chancellor, okay, anyway.
It's a very nice voice.
It's Fritz
very
Bafo.
Nice voice.
The name is Bafo. Yeah.
I see.
I see. Then economists calls the bluff of donor.
We should call their bluff.
Delay assent to build. Finance Minister, they are now more can any
we'll call their bluff.
Hey, some more. Okay, if you are a can.
Economists in a feeling. At least some hope.
Yeah.
So we still have people out on your board who are going to meet me.
Yes.
Because I'm saying go phone to me kasa. But mobile. I saw for me 90 min kasa.
I saw for no.
Mobile.
But could be a many dim combo.
Mobile.
O dry pa na say papa dry o dry no. I was saying na sorry. We are saying who say.
Dry no dry on the grounds.
O just say na na do twetwe na ase a. On person o sign. Ba o kan bi but faka bi a kwa mo be kai a. No make reference say yi levy. Parliament pass we no. Obi the court.
They were civil at the court before even the approval.
Very good. Court no. Na do an court decision bi a.
Take your train.
Talk adoy.
No,
straight away.
Na discuss be fee.
Wow. Now when they will train Supreme Court answer. On the train
Supreme Court to the banner ese won sign a. Na say e ho no be sign na.
And now ma Western world na born henya.
Yes.
Oh boy, only who to na do so.
Ni na ye nyuma ya nya.
Onye be ma na be ma. E say ta ma.
Onye be ma o.
Na do onye be ma.
Wa anya wadwuma yi a. Sa na tie.
Ya mo ya bra yie.
Ya hihye ye nneoma.
O ma na ya mo ya bra yie nti no. It depend abrofo na nti. O mo ka say hey, yes obi Emma will be any dear who control what you can. It's true. And no more years, I know. You didn't see Anope. Anope me hear some wife. I'm a family Jinamu. Me and who some wire fair. Best khaki collections. Type of war. Moya dear. Monsa branch in me what it. Ghana man to do for Meshawatade. And one or Pamia or the Maka Bremen. Tibia will be a best khaki the Maka and their bro. Best khaki collection stepper. The number no. Tiawa uhiana na wa friend na eno so baby wo bia te say de ne wode me de abrami wode also de be bro na watumi ahye the number no ye 024252833 024252833 best kaki no ohia o picture keke baby a wode be bro best kaki I salute you, Medase. But woman will say on the 9th of this month, 2 4 funds from him. Nana say, ye mama sonte. Say, I nabrewa at the former, ye on the 9th of this month. Ewo new swami, kropo. Yes, Mimmy there be into Nebeko, a oba penny dina buama. Ye no, ye be continue do I ensure and swati. Obi for Nana Sabri Pina mine, ye the master Mokaya home near the Bremo. Christ as we come in.
Chimama kwaba e de bagana te senbre eso ene baby e de ani e kire e ye mentifi mantam northern region ya di nkan abomama ne ye si afi we mu kra no ye nkan ye ne bempre no ye ne be ye ne mprensa so a ye ka ensuwe ene ensuo ho ahokire a omanfo o mentifi mantam afamu na ene ye ne Ghana water panyi ya o mentifi mantam emu owura Steven Amihie Mensa atwetwe nkomo ya wada nneoma bebreadie manam so akọ parliament kra ema yewra Haruna Idrisu ene mpanimfo bi eye mrahye bedwafo ewo mentifi honom no akire se ahokire no amanei omanfo no woye wo ho hwenye yie se wo bebie pipe na bro afinie na ensuo mfadro ben mu da ensuo so deda monten so emmoa na ntue ne mponche enyina de wano tutumbi na enipa nso akose bia befie ebenom na eno enenei ensusam ho asem yakohwesa de tie ewo ho yensem training Steven Adebuga wanante atonkra ede firmenti fimantamu ede abreye yakohwe no wi a ye ne Adebuga na abedi ho nkomo
so kama ipo kwa ngoma wala kina inyora mo
وكمال بتوع وشاكل كمال منهم ده كمال بتوع كمال يبقى شو تكادنا كم دنيو
so wala kapa mama yara kama sambal man man kapa za wala kapa
هم بنتشيل شيء ده تروهم بس كتلونا
so bo bokale mana yala zanka
ya man ما يشيل وكانوا Chaka the back from Shaban Coche of Continent, a radio, a Banyakon because down because that is that
the anti-trade say, and so when I'm ready for a school, yes, you know, how many more of you, and so we only for white and in color, evident. As I said, this you know, from health conditions, no, and one Miss Nobody community. Now me pension because quite pension no embarrassing. Pension we na me so me de be call for understand me. Me make sure the young lady this reporting live inside Tamale Metro. That's here.
Kuku. Wala niyo ko pa ma. Kuku de ma from ma ko be yir me ke kan na kitu ma be yira. So kama du so ko pa kama kira la ma.
Ku pa kira
ke be nyoko.
Dinda ku go bayana la hala so. Dira bla yira du ku ga de ku mara bi na ma ran da ku go bayana ka tizara ne ko halin so tala ne. Sanan ton dare ko ta hala 3 bambala 3 ga 25 awu ko ta tira ya ko.
So kawula ka pamba mali ya tan karo.
Bo ya ti shi. Dira bala ko. Ka pamba da bo ya ti shi. Bo hala man ko. Tin be do wa wo. Do wa ka nya. Bo ya ti shi. Nan ka kem so bara ba pamba ba je dum bo miti. Tin che ya la kan tin.
So into ko ma wula kinan le inyorle.
Be kana da tana na alam. Akon ka alam bala ka yan zanji. Laka ta jora don ku bishan ni wannan ko ka pen pass bo shaka mazabi. Amma ta zama.
Yeah, the water crisis or water shortage internally is a very real problem. What it is that the Dalon water treatment plant has used over its design period. So now the city has expanded beyond the capacity of the plant. So during the dry season, when the ponds and the wells dry up, there's no other source of water for domestic purposes. All the people normally rely on our supply. So demand goes up and they're not able to meet the demand. Currently, we are doing about 30,000 cubic meters of water on a daily basis. And the current demand of Tamale, the minimum is 70,000 cubic meters. That's why we do the rationing. And even that process is developed by illegal connections. On the average, every month, on record, we don't do less than 25 people when we arrest for illegal connections. People are also using inline pumps. These people are helping us for the police to move these inline pumps so that at least the little that we have will be enough for the majority of the Tamale people. Again, to improve the supply this season, management has
atete a omanfo wo Tamale ene mentifi mantamu nyina enamu ewo nsusam ehono no MPC aka bi Ghana Water Penny aka bi ensamtwofo aka bi nanso obi nim ohawo no baby a ewo ene baby efire ene yape anu na ebubre ye kwa homa so na ye ne ensamtwe ne otonkra na wode amane efiri mentifi mantamu bre yen Philemon Adebuga edi nkomo ewaseme ho Philemon na che good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello, Philemon.
Yes, good morning.
Me say ene no for me pacho mo mpagya na enimu kakra ma me mente ne nkakra na ye misa no say so empan no aye ne no akasa ne bread bebree e de sakraye na aba e wo sa kwan no eso Philemon what me nka ya kasam we ene is about the third time aye di sankomo yi bibi asesa wo asam yi ho ana.
Pacho, good morning. My name is Otimenka Yesus.
I feel me too nkapa me da ase. You didn't come away at che. Me say they about the third time. Third time I hear this ankomo yi. En sakraye bi aba wo ho.
Said ya udika for some couple of months at the back from January at the back this year kasano. Nsuo ho asem aye denden depa ewo northern region specifically ewo Tamale papa but it's so difficult to point that school for more Ghana Senior High School and between Senior High School they will check and a couple of schools are more under Tamale Metro na omo fa ne easy kura na e den pa amo enti me bombarding call Ghana Water Company mo director Mr. Steven minute din combo and oka kira me say the enti na siono aya tamale point ni siono say illegal connections illegal connection a doso e watermele pa because omuko fie bia mu a which means say out of 10 we be 9 out of 10 bia normal illegal connection and osa catch me say nipa omuton pure water ya omuta produce pure water omumu bi wo ha edura na aju na ya omu de omu go eduma so ma ye illegal no pa eti enaju pa na ya omu de omu go abejuma e de ba na pa no ma ja ejuma no and at the end of the day sections prevent communities baby omu producers such water no from having access to potable water and issue. See, okay, tell me see one main issue papa illegal connection illegal connection papa. Also catch me say assembly men almost power. Bimu ha because almost power and see almost cancer that na kofa almost cancer almost plumber. Now about a year particular community and then at the end of the day veteran denying community force or many but at the end of the day Osaka said omu boy kima say basi educo match end na here was this month bibia veteran course of kama but currently communities are now mun shada nyensi currently so see there omu nyensi no kakra because enra me ankasa me ko tamale metu and Mr. For somebody stop. We will say, oh, fight no, now a pack a crack a crunchy. They are no more omnious you plus to see our own unit here to see a pack a crack a crunchla almost somebody or my.
I see. Now, illegal connection, na some no. Apart from say, the private binum from some obedience, a boy buying soka. Essence ubu nsu esese utua na obi ebu edigu rubber mu ye ne pure water na otono pese obetua no edien e na Ghana Water for ye e de afa ho
minene di san kombo no e na say nipa ya omusachi say omuye illegal connections ni nyina e to de bi omutimi di omu court ama court ajaji case no e de amomo but oka say government losing day by day. Government is losing huge sums of money as a result of our illegal connections. No, Kamali. All time statistics and our data. No, what we said, Kamalian Kasa illegal. No, it's too much. A Bruce. Who not fear beer, Takraka. No, on one the whole feeling in a no PNP light bill. And so say, oh. So much of this year illegal. Omutimiti ni pakrono court na court akodisa asemno edia emomo.
I see. Na say nti omawo date bi ampanifo ye ho adwuma kosida ben ana situation no say ya na beye.
Stimulated date omuka na say by the end of March month we ya wo no omo hwe say bibia betima akoso ye na otimi kai say some couple of months the same story baby omu water plant no omu treaties you know now catch what's the name illegal adeway sunwin so see the catch and say education na cost no above from kakra so sunwin ni there akofom kakra ma or plant no to see it means supply issue kama edema tamale metro any tamale nyina but adie dimpa emomo illegal connections na especially omo bombo they say on bet now but at the end of the day see by the end of March omo expect to say on bet na ye bibia maintenance ni bibia ama tamalefo omo so omo obo beto omo kama.
I see. Na ya fa wu so Philemon ni enya wo na ekoto adwuma no so ebusuafo yensem 20 Philemon na de buga ono na tonka free menti fimanta mu de breye na tamale ensuwie no da so wo ha ne omanfo ne ho kire wo mo Ghana Water fo asem a wo de bo omanfo ne charge eni se bebreye illegal connection atwetwe nsuo ne bi obu okura ne dam ni PM a oda ehọ na ne pipe hye enti wo ne hwan a obekọ ho se wo ko ready meter ana so se wo ko hwe se obi a illegal connection ene bi ebu nsuo ne twidi ena akofa ho kire ne ka we nyina e de aba nanso ne nyina mu no nokura bi wo mu a ebi mu de omu de omu ho nokure ese nsuo na wabuo na ho ka pepepe no otua nanso yesa na asam ne ba na akosane omu a omu enka ho nyina na de emu atete aba ye de besiwo obusuafo Ghana Water fo guso ya omu ye ho nchiche ese ne be ya obetimi asane pipe ne mu bieu na ode ama omanfo no na ne nyina mu nso no gise adwensakra bi ba ese oni etu anwea na ijai enti omo so ye illegal connection omo nyai na emfa asomdwemra mede de Akua Asiedua mede mu si anama sore ama PSA la de health and lifestyle abeto omo so asomdwe enka mu nyina
apa ho sema aduanan mienu ha edaso ye Oyerepa TV ye wokumase adum na de edu so no health and lifestyle yemfa sedama menu ba Akua Asiedua o de Ghana te se no aba awieye de edu so no health and lifestyle PSA ladi na metrem ede amano na oduefo na na sabere penaman eni ene meni ura ka kire ya obiri yeboa na ehye oye nutritionist ya chese ye ka enuane pa dia wabemu ye oforikuro municipal na owo health directorate honum ene ye behwe Ghana month mo se Ghana month na de wo nom na wo Ghana month ye wo mu ya na best khaki collections what design me ya ye nyina ye didi Ghana month na entino ye bedi nkomo ne hwe Ghana month na so ye nuane ene make local foods no mfaso a ewo mu because bibia ye Ghana ka tire na design
nya mejo so
ye de miase some da more into diet no ne manema de ya mo mata yare
oh yan so yare say ye nipa ayi nipa de o ye de ya o ba yare
but the rate at which ye yare no de mo de because
enu mom ye no crazy answer de fe nuane ho ni sa da bia ya me ka kire students bia me share won say ba aduane ho adusua na and it's not just a course enye bibia wo sua ho ade it's a lifestyle. Okay. So me question say me di we a me nya diabetes a me ni we a me dey boa obi no me dey boa me ho kane ansa me dey aboa obi enti bibia yesua fa aduane ho no me dey boa me ho kane ansa na me dey aboa obi bia me na esa me sua say obi yare am din so be si so a and dey so obi yare ba and na me dey be ye no na nso aduane ho ne man dey me ye na me dey aboa me ho ansa me dey aba bontin
ye hwe Ghana manti bibia ye Ghana ye wo Ghana nuane ede we kura se ye ka binum a kapinti no me ne ogo no me ne no hu aprepensa yes by phone nuane eso me de na me pepa adibi nchiri wo yes by phone nuane so me de me pe
na ye kama
eti Ghana manti Ghana nuane ben na ye hwa mo encourage se ye ni na mfaso ben na wo mu so a ente wo se yedie
minu amedase pa ansa me ba aduane a ye ni so no say minu abema de wo mu se nuane ikuyen say me hwe research bi a me ye ho adwuma na ma hwe se ewiase nyina me pa amanya wo mu nyini che pa amanya wo mu nyini che yes life expectancy wo sora say yebobo amai be 50 ekọ 70 African country bi ani African country bi ani in fact the hear me pa na me Ghana me we in fact 2022 Ghana life expectancy it was 139 out of 200 countries 139 say yemfi aye di ansa ye wo na 63 years ni awu na me wie na me fetch na ma hwese amanya omunyini church se Switzerland se Japan se Korea ede na ya no omo yema omo do omutimi nyini chesa ye so anso obi bewu no average no adi be 84 years 85 years
wow
ede na ma omo nyini chesa
ya na ha so sabre na yes wo nyini pa
wo de no aba akokra
yes wo nyini pa
am the US mami Nancy Pelosi your more speaker former speaker hwemfi awadi 85 years or so enso ahoden awode na adwuma hwe European Union mami emfi awadi ahoden nanso ye bedru sa no ya gokra ya ye mre en obi this stay years for Ghana hu na okurapoma nanso abrofi enti me hwe chi se den na omoye Mina de omni say wo be kan nuama ni pie eye no kre enya aduane nkwa ne mu obi nyini che oman no kra esika sem ka ho ya pomden ho sem ka ho niam ahodo na so be kan we nyina awie no wontimi nyi aduane obi bedi emfrim elinti aduane aye kosku ye che pa ma obi nyini che ye se friend Mediterranean diet sa diet no mo pro Mediterranean no Africa ha North Africa for na kan Libya Morocco Niger wo mo na ka ho sa fo ni nuano ni ye hye hu nkra pa se ye nia dentia ha ma na ma ewo musa ma
sa ha ma na bi wo Ghana
yen so me bosi ye ho se ye won ha mo ifa wo ba Africa ye nuane a ye di ne tete ni nyina na ye ha ma se ye nuano me wo siremu ye si ya wo mu nuane ho sa yoyo ni niam lefu ni niam no kama anu ne boa ya pomdi ho na se ye gya no ye free ye de no na ya kwa abrofu die abrofu so me se omu di sochi ya de ntina omu se anyini kyesen ye eniam bi omu ye ka ho e se nantina sa Ghana manti ne de mu ye manage ho pa ye mfam promote ye local foods no esanse no ne boa eno no dodo na ye hama enye sochi mini me ma Alex pictures bi on go be ntutu so ma
ye rebeto to
o me na you be
ye hwe habama na ye sa hwe anuane ye de nyama ahoden ebusa for me say na say me call Mauritius me ko hu na champon e wo ho
wow sure
habaya champon ya ho na ba bi me ho champon na sa je mensem na be close to international airport
wow
wo free ba bi me ho champon no sa gate na no wura the yard of airport no na okọ and they say Kumasi anka Kumasi wo airport run about na wo call airport me hu na champon no be say airport run about na me nante akọ airport a champon ya o Ghana ya
na me na nom so me there o mo
me hu ya na me say wow eti ye the pictures ne beto to so ba say de wo kan no eti hyase fa ye famu nnuane ban ni hahama ban ni ye kan ho asemi ye bebo ni pedue
me ni asaba ye nnuane a ye di ne ho aho ya na ye nhye dan tan kyerese wo aduane we de ye aduane we na ye local in fact local foods no say ne ye kan no eye na mum se me didi a me plate me aduane egu me plate so no e wo se de di nkan me hu say ye fra bibi phytochemicals and don't say aduane ba ko na de ato so
yes kontomra bomu
ena pe
yes
ena cotton shem no ena ye nya bode agu ho em say we ye kokoro se bode ena gu ho
bode de so yem bode me asa de
na so chanu so on sa abomu ne doso
pa
on sa abomu ne doso eno ne ye hye hu nkran
eno ametia me ba boy eno me wan say wakoti ava ayi bayire me no wate ebomu bebre na me say ka kwoti be gu de manya de ho
eno na ye papa de nti ate sa ne say bode na ye di no on say ya na say si tre ya diabetes cholesterol ye nya free ye carbohydrate no bode banche bayire nanso abomu no kontomre ni ade no enu ayibi ani fat ni glucose ni ejo obi obenya siche yare no ba ye cho se bode ewuyi ayimiensa yinan na emumu abomu no de sade ni ayinim no enye bebre ejo obi a odidi sei no ono na eye na meba sa aduane si ya no oha kakra nso ho ohu koto na ehiem no
ai koto
na be ma de ni enya free kotom so
onya si ya ese calcium sa no ma camera tia
eye kama pa calcium mum but ma de wo ensuom nam seafoods zinc na mema nim de zinc ye mayen prostate cancer prostate prostate nti mema wo prostate how e was say zinc e was so na no so ye tanya free seafoods mu
to what say no you say zinc no e wo nipadua ma wo ye be ma na e wo nipadua ma e bo ho ba ma
prostate cancer mantem enya so wunya bia e was say wo di zinc foods enuane a zinc wom na bo ma wo no maduro ka ho no na no so bo ma e so te
ko fata
nsomnam in general seafood bia zinc any nya free pa na say na muntia say protein nti say nya ayi free enti won so wo hwe aduane wo ya e na wo kodi wo ya yes ni say wo bedi di akai
fried rice
fried rice we ya preference na can be ni on
preference
na hwe de dia ya preference no enemo be ni keka bom ni ya preference ebra ya che enti manya me carbohydrate enenwo wanya fat and oil
zawa so mtwi zawa
ne de afra enti on say wo protein abem afi wo wie on so de nkate enso agunchen eno nso ka ho eno de bibi pay bi aka ho enti won aduane we no
ekwa mo hwe ni yo ni bedi bi
so wo yemi say na say wo di a e wo meba wo ha kakra ya ye wo ye nuane we hu ni a cheche no nso basi enyu ni say ya we boa yen say ye be ye de ya che no ye local foods no ifa ba ku bi nkruma nkwan ni ayi minim say Alex benya no ma yen
na pe no so yes a ho
ade ba ku wo pe ho no say e ye fat ye nuane mama enti ene ma ba ku na nka meka wo
no
ayi pe e ye fat se wudi pe bebra eno nso ma wo sra de ayu no kosoro enti yetimi nya obi a pe ba ko pa no wa pa pe makase na gu na wodi da bi ye ndisa se ba aduane ho aya na efre bibi moderation enti se wudi aduane no bro so dodo obi si o mango abenti na o ta mango ho a che se pan ba ko eno nwie na o sugar level e wo soro
me na wakanya champion na da ho no
red
champion pa
red ya bibi ma de oba no anka we dia
ejira ba ku sa
o ta ko ho pa
bobe na busa for that so no mo ho kokko no
good
ko se me ni twetwe na pam penny ena beans
ne gari na nkasa na nini na se beans ya de ba ko abo ni padua pa wo e ma ya no momoja swati iron bebre nim se beans ye nya iron free mu pa wo wo moja swati na ye yi no e ye kama on se beans nso aduane se wo di ade ba ko eta pese wo aduane pa se ye se free bibi fiber
fiber
eniema e ko oni padua ma enyam ntem e ma si che na wo aduane banka kankakra beans e was ade ne pa ne fiber content is very high nti obi di we ya wo di aduane wo hwese fiber wo mu ye kama wo hwese obetimi anya antioxidant wo wo hwese plant chemical friend phytochemicals wo mu nyina ye nuane ye didi na yellow cars no bebre wo on say wo hwese ye phytochemicals ahwe so obi ye ayi nunum ye ma me nom de ye dey
nunum no what me dey aduane nyina o ene
so mo ye no mte o de chi adwenwo ne ayi so na ne hwa ne te sei
kama pa
hwe de on friend rosemary nkiti ohu ne hwa no
yes
sa plant chemicals no e bo ni padua no e wo fiber e wo antioxidant e wo niam bibra e ko ni padua no ma enti ye local foods ne de eno na me ye ma me nyini chesa no ye ma me be di 100 years no awo be 10 eno obi wo 5 pen no ago
wo didi we no so be kasa akwa we de we pepe pa o we pepe pa ene mema ya onya wo ba na de ni pia pesa o jijigu no so ba hu se wo ye heavy wo na akwa je go ba ma na so ahe obi di watemo
na eno so na ekuyen no anam nu
so na ko ba bia wo ba jije abopi shawama ne ho ahwan no de o kasa
eno so na ekuyen no
te no de
se no na ekuyen se won hwe life expectancy ya make se na ye mfie aba ye ma me no ma wotimi nyini di 80 years 90 years wa wo be 15 oba ba ko 12
aduane no fa toro nto so ma me na toro de
when na ukoko when you carbohydrates, when you want catchy protein, when you cook protein, when you want fat and oil, we grab a nanka pay biaso.
Kai.
Now who are there? Kai. Come. What's around a don't know come young as a person me pepper eto.
I talk
Me pepper top papa me mamita e bi mamito. Ahodi wo mu ye
kama de adwongo no kura ya
wo person en wo
me pece ngo no adwongo na ya chi su ye no oh we say we adwongo no me de ye
am de ye ntia kama pa it mean your local foods in there yes say your jade your free home na so your visit baby as see your life expectancy yen kwa na your de tena South African bibi man e ba from na adenti na yen koye nananom de no mo ya na boa yen so ade a wo wabeto ofie de say aduane a wa meto wo mame embugie so eno de yechi na ade a wo na ye o mame ye boa no mo nyini che no pese wo firi hu se wo de no yesen no abra wo de no so aba fom yem pese e be ye ne sa ye pese e koye dadanum na ye boa minu em say ye bre no so anu ade ba ko aya na e haye wuye
na ma fufu ama o fufu nka hwana say Lucy local
let's fufu bi tu yaso e
fufu bi tu yaso na yes
na fufu nka me pe me be unum nkwan a wo so de ye ebunabunu ebunabunu o sa combination o de wa maye
abenkwan Roma for your fasting mo lunch mo wesa ma say me fasting
ya say no let's pa ebunabunu maye aha na so we on say koto da so on say wo yan kakra
na green pepper
na green pepper bi gu nchen na ba menua on enwo no adadodo aha abenkwan hawo no na ye de nso we na adadodo aha enti ye nuane a ye di no te se gobe na ye gobe enwo menua de ba ko ne se enwo nya mani padua ne bebire o eda
okay
enti wo ba ye ye nuane ho ayi ye say ye saturated fat eda na say ya ye te se nkrofo obo adwon ho dawuro ebi bo kuba anwa ho dawuro ni nyina eda eno sa na ewura yintini mu a esisi yintini no ema ya kuma nya adwuma ye enti ye dua ne gere a ye di no beans ne ye kosua no ye na nso emu na ye de guso no nso do
zaki efa kakre
bi hwe ayi kokko na no ye de ache no on se kokko ye mre no nso no nom anwa eno nom nwa enti wo betimi emia kokko bi se enwo ebe so ne afiri
nya gro
aha ade no enti aduane na wo di na nkasa ye oba kwa afa so prepare ye no eno moa no
ha bro
hwe nkontomra bomu ne ebi abode ha ye bunabunu na ya bai oh very good green say there come on
afa
ya come up papa
afa
we so wo ye ni ya on se fatinim because ye nkontomra de on wanwa sa wo pe emoja yi ba ko pa se
na baba we ni body e no
na ye no ofie na
enen we ba
ko na asafu se wo kodi we dia na wo ko be 100 cities
twem ba di ya wadidi o
ba hwe mre na da so no
udi we wadidi
ka tira mre na djuma pa ekwe ye nipadua no mu a adwuma ye no omo diabetes e wo se no na nkomore emre ye adwuma ti se insulin
I see
ye kama papa emre enwa so kama na fe wanya ukoto da we mu a wanya sifu zinc why a combination no fine
nkwan so ye kama pa
ye nkontomre sade nim we nim so oti we hu na se wudi we ya yes in so akodi fried rice be 200
na break me fasting ya mo na maye unless mo na maye break fasting ya mo na maye wadi abeti so for ye ne owura ka kire ya obiri ye bo a na edi nkomo no na Ghana month entino Ghana month ni ntia hwe e local foods no ya ye pese ye ntini ye hwe faso wo mu no ni ye o se ye die wa ya de wa ma ye hunu bebre o mo se aka ye bre no da 2 minutes 1 minute ma no nya ma yo mo so kan bia fa kama
na me ka enema ha ye nuane ayeye no se se ade ba kwa me nu aye ha ye nchene nchene obi be ye body apesi na wa twini nkontomre nanso ko obi ode beto so no nchene wo mu no se ye hu se obi de body apesi na ayi na e wo so ode kakotu so e wo so ode momoni twim na sa de ko obi ato so
ni nyina so nchene
ni nyina so ye nchene e basa pressure ya imu yare na ha enti aduane na wudi na nkasa yo bade ko ya wafa so prepare no
yes 4-star diet no e fa
30 seconds bi
ne fanka mo se ye nuane ayedi ni nyina agu ahodo se ye nuane bi ayedi achem 4
okay
aha eju hwe esoro ha ye staples ye board ye menkani ye mu ye na wo soro no e na aba mfimfini no nso a say protein egu ahodo mienu ya wo de nya free enuem plant based protein and ya wo animal de nya free moam enti enu ya chemu mienu enti emo de na wo fom no na ayina and ya wo fruit and vegetables de nya vitamins and minerals free enu nso na wo nchen se wo di aduane bia wo plate so no e wo se wo nya sa anuane na nyina bi wo plate ne so
wow
na nso hwe anopa hwe de ye taato yen anopa obi kotokoko suru ho say bro ana say you dey na o dey si kire na asa atum eno nso ye carbohydrate wo soro owi ano de pan no aka ho
enso osoro ho
eno nso osoro one star diet go pe
ndi at a go what na ho wodidie no also nya phone ni na bi
wo dan enti nka mato koko na ye esoro ho no nam de ya aka ho no e wo se bi kosi
na de no say o se di fufu anopa e di abete
obetimi anose African beverages in the bar obetimi anemum combine ade no enti nanum koto mama bi a waye ne mpampa ne panu ene odi nwura bi a hyehyem ran salad na sandwich ene odi num koko no on se kama pa wa combine no ade ba ko nso ayanta anyemi no abe man e fruit ye didi wi ayemfa fruit no
no se time so
okay ye nim se brebe madako ye
baba na mo mo nim ye tawo no de ye ne kakra we yura ka kire nye nani de edikan ne de etwato obesa ababiem ye wo Ghana mant mu de obesa de fofora sa abre nti no mo me yemfa ne sia ne ye nana se ura ka kire ya obiri ye boa eno no oye nutritionist ya wo forikro municipal health directorate ona oye adwuma ne waba be wo yen a wa kire mu no ye betoato so na ya koye nim Ghana mant no yen celebrity Ghana mant as well nti na hwe matade ya best kakidi abrem say Ghana mant me so me fanhye na me nye Ghana mant from tepaton akodi abrem ye celebrity Ghana mant oduefo na na sabre pina manie krasa so yen kamu nyina
For Yama Obibia, Akua Asiedua, Oyerepa TV. So, we be a OBT agenda. Now, we have a special interview with the Deputy Trade Minister, Michael Oyerepa. But before that, no, we'll do a few analysis on some issues. Now, I pay the Mamima Makitra or say Nanabana a happy belated birthday. And Vegas Patasi was a wonderful time. Abigail, Benoit, and all the boys and girls of Mobaya, a best supported with birthday. No, you see, I mean, Shroud, Yaman Koswana on Ton Super, and go about was on your Pibiano sono on your mountain. And Abna, Makitra say, another pay your mouth. Happy belated birthday. And Captain Smith, we more cry FM, Captain Smith, and pay and your birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. Episode 4. Another pay dear. It is just about the anti-LGBT bill. A parliament signed February 28th last week here. Na me no ka say dear bill ni nyendu nanado nsem anase nko nanado ho enu ntini enyama ye mmara. Se nanado ede ne se hyasia ene be ye mmara. But even before that and some ewo ho and I don't pay. Share a year screen or so. You're going to ask a very simple question. A very simple question this morning. Maybe I try and call a anti-LGBT bill or so. Now, and I don't pay. The finance minister raising concerns. Kakra say, "Member a year His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo won't find his shasia." That's what he's saying. Now, a simple question, maybe sir, about whether or not your company has a double standard, and that's only double standard. The finance minister, no, then Walker, no king, and he said, 3.8 billion, and the 3.8 billion was for expands for about 4 or 5 years, and yet, and that's something you can into Busebi in the next 4 or 5 years, you know, and that's you should him say in the next 4 or 5 years, you know. And no, and the amount is 3.8 billion from the World Bank. Our fee say Oman is a shabu nasia, a yadia, Yaboka, and as you say, it be a $300 million up. Chese, ye cope. Now, $300 million ye cope. Say, you require the Resilient Recovery Development Policy Operation, and your budget support. Sanomoka, you want 250 million a year dollars to support the Ghana Financial Stability Fund, and also again we have about 2.1 billion for ongoing projects, and a year preparation of the pipeline project and declaration of a year effectiveness for 2 projects totaling 900 million. In the way so yes, Kibia, yes, you say Sabeka. It's in all what can in total idea. 3.8 billion World Bank financing for the next 5 to 6 years. The next 5 to 6 years, and that is 3.8 billion from the World Bank. Now, this year alone, assuming some penny, what the say now sign here. The year 2024, this year alone, you share about 600 million from the World Bank as a budgetary support. You support your budget. And 250 million. I don't say they support your budget. In the this year, assuming the possess or Mampeni was signing here. And I said World Bank's come by about $850 million, you know, so these are the fears of the finance minister, Mohammed Amin Adam. The fears, you know, and based on this, Sika office be losing, you know, Wakacho Mampani say, Mr. President, men sign the bill, no, and found chance yet, and yet can't answer. But it was for okay, because we live in a society, Africa, Africa. We don't live in isolation. If IMF, if you sign a bill, but they're still getting their money. And it's in Ghana, you sign a bill and still get our money. I'll show you something. You go Africa, then these are African countries almost signing anti-LGBT bill. And I say homosexuals, it took two for sisters. When the Bema and Oba. African countries be here. I'm not say IMF, but they're getting their money. And it's in Ghana, a classical example is Zambia. Zambia they can because Zambia, a domestic debt exchange program. Zambia. Zambia in 2005. And on them rabbi say, "Mo bema no bema beda, oba ni oba beda." Sango for ni nyana, and so with them. Now even with them, and your life imprisonment, ube them forever. Some ube them. So they have tougher punishment. Or more punishment, a more dang Ghana yedi. Ghana the life imprisonment too. It's not. I had 3, 4, 5 years. I had life imprisonment. It's Zambia for 2005. I already life imprisonment. Yes, right here. I'm gonna call IMF in August 2022. And I'm gonna call IMF. I'm gonna pay 1.3 billion from IMF for no cash. I'm gonna cash out 561 million. Ekoso. IMF for na bio. I'm gonna abrafuna. I'm say my pass LGBT bill no. But Zambia for pass here. But they're still getting their money. Wama cash out $561 million. Wama pay 1.3 billion. Again, yanko Kenya. Uko Kenya in 2003. And I Kenya for them rabbi say, Bema ni Bema, Oba ni Oba, Omo kwaya 2 for sisters. Omo diano 14 years. Ube them 14 years. Bema ni Oba ni Oba. Ube them 14 years. So the finance minister Ninjina Sono den. What is his fear? The concern den. It's Wusha Kenya for IMF April 2021. Omkope $4.4 billion. Ghana pay $3 billion pay. But Kenya is asking for $4.4 billion. Minoka say Omakashi out $2.6 billion. $2.6 billion. Kenya for IMF phobia. Oma pasembra e chese bema ne bema oba ne oba muntimi enhia muntimi ya 2 for sisters omo ho omo ji omusika Senegal omo de 1965 1965 was a mistake here 65 and omo ye omo mra omo ye no sanctions ne 5 years. Who got them up to 5 years? And Mano Kase, and I saw up a year Juma. It was Senegal, Africa country. Mano Kase, Omako IMF in 2023, last year, I'm called IMF, last year, Omako pay $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion. Mano Kase, and Mano Kase, Omakase out $279 million. $279 million. It is a question many are asking, say, your finance minister, Ninjina saw him. Ghana beyond Juma. All the countries I have mentioned, and brother Wohonina, a year Juma, Menoka say Anopay. It is no gayism, no lesbianism, our Obukurum. But the IMF, our Mujo Musika, they are giving it to them without any problem. But the answer what Mampeni said, Mr. President, and Ra, ordering in common in a very simple manner. Or say, I think, sir, it will serve the purpose at this stage, what is that to reach my deck? See, a man be doing the decks in the so. But I had a they will say, but suffice it to say that I have learned that today a challenge has been mounted at the Supreme Court by a concerned citizen. Say, obey the Emrano Court. And Mr. President to say, and Yadia obe sign it. So, even the president, the excuse, was not about Sikasem, Sikasem. Or no, is looking at the law. So, Obidia court. And Nuntino, and Yadia ordinance Abeshas or better, I'm a court in a answer. So, in the event that court in a year after 2 years, I feel never sign. Court in a year after 5 years, I feel never sign. Or after 2 months, I feel never sign. Tanaman Penica. But then again, it was for the question you're asking is say, His Excellency the President Adanko Akufo-Addo, or when Jinaswana, to say the National Finance Minister won't in Jinaswe, or Mampeni won't Jinaswana. Let's check something here. Do you all remember this? He levy cake in the Ohano, Mumpojatinam on Muchedi. He levy cake, I'm saying a picture of quality in your from Kaka. But he levy cake, very good. He levy cake in the Ohano. Moka he levy. Ya passé il est 2 days pepe et on m'a peni passé adine sa chasse et na emrano e ye djuma 2 days ya passé il est 2 days pepe any 1 month any 2 weeks na mo no kase na abla kwane haru na mo o mo di 11 no on the court and on court ana court di asem no ehwo de omampani aka say elevi no ehwo court nti no metwan say court ni be ye adwuma ana wo de wanka ehwo de wanka enam say elevi ye de nti no ne wanka babu we de omampani say o twen ama court na ewie na adwuma omampani is that the way to go ebusafo is that the way to go say bako de what sign here bako de also wo twen ama court na in adwuma nsa we are double standards we are hypocrisy double standard hypocrisy not principled sana ngofo beka and that's what Ghanaians are saying this morning we say we Ghana beyond aid we say elevi we pass here donor court but and there case aba e court we say we twen that is double standard on the part of Mr. President. Now elevi keki only the majority leaders say Mr. Bonsu no the birthday no me nice elevi cake man so won kodi and okodi ye and it is can e koso a man for say this can it is for another simple question you are looking at this morning. Our man penny Ghana for two abamount yen a top and man penny somebody president. It's what the people will say is what Omampeni must do. You say the voice of the people is the voice of God. For ya research, ya survey. I say, Musha Asio na the actual homosexuals. I want Musha has homosexuals, Musha had a man. Don't forget to show Musha had a man. Homosexuals in the for 93% of Ghanaians say Omumpe. Only 7% of Musha to become it will Ghana for 10. Emu 9 say chumu bema de bema oba ni oba yemi nje ho. These are recent. This is data to support to say 93% of Ghanaians say homosexuals omumpe. Only 7% and I'm sure omumpe. It is the majority of Ghanaians to say eba no bema de bema nshemu oba ni oba nshemu dia we don't like it. The verdict is simple. Ghana for say omumpe ijomampeni enumenu ya you have to sign the bill into law. Sign na come in the Ghana for prefer that. They want to protect their values. They want to protect their culture. It is sign the bill no ma no mo ninje say ampa wo yo makuma so dey ma mo ya kai abana we private jet no omampeni ya kai wentie. You didn't listen. Ya kai so omampeni ya reshuffle ya kai wentie. Omampeni we dey paucho. We are begging you. And said and sayam. Yes, sir. We are passing. Where they tie Ghana for because we used to private jet went tie. Reshuffle went tie. This one. The evidence is clear. 93% of Ghanaians say, listen. Let's sign the bill no. Now the question is Omampeni sign now. What do you think will happen? Baumia. Because Omampeni on the wako. Oya no kokasa. That's the one sign here. Baumia will be punished for another mistakes and answer the errors. Because the Catholic Bishop Conference, Ghana Pentecostal Council, a Christopher Muslim, don't want to say, Mr. President, signing. This sense of Omampeni signing could be a recipe for Dr. Mambo. Already, according to Koye Dada, already the neighbor Kwesi Abontin Dada, or the way back Kampe, Asamaba. Now, Matisse Christopher says Omampeni signing on the top of the TMPP. On the 20 MPP, Mr. President, Vice President Olusuwana, do you want him to lose? And me, if I were in Bamnes camp, Mama could for the pressure, Sanko one signing. If you the pressure, you better demonstrate, Sanko one signing. But anyway, we wait to see. So that's the Mr. For our point is to make you informed. So Nebeya, who more being 2 foot to go in. If the case come back here. Catch on say there are African countries omo IMF omo sign bill no omo pass bill na eye adwuma omo panika say o twen court na refer him to e-levy, refer them to e-levy because you can't choose and pick na person we the law is the law e will court and sign bako court what sign here bako court what so won't sign why is another problem is for that is our information for you just to keep you informed but then again the question is very simple. Omampeni wan sania ebe afeti baumia and I afeti baumia. What you think about it? Midin at the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Anopay, we are ready to give you an interview. Yene the Deputy Trade and Industry Minister no. yeah. It's a for mention interview. BM Edeba Oyerepa TV. So we do a OBT agenda. That is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda. Now, and on the page, they have a special guest this morning. The Deputy Trade Minister and an MP for New Job in South constituency. It was for my guest this morning. Michael Ochibefi or why not pay. Honorable Akwa.
Ya dukuna umira
na biya bokodia
Yesu adumpa na we
ya mi adum ho ya pa me say sina na kumasi na dia biya ko yedie
yes small project we are ekrom say yen kofudiafo ya sefi dwabin
right
kofudia ye new dwabin na old dwabin na ekrom nti obi a o kofudia ni ana obi oye new dwabin ni bia ye dwabin nti na ye fair say ye asante for a tears achimfo asase
so
nti yen kofudiafo yen gamenfo nti game ma wuye banko a wotwem nti da wosi be ye nti ba betra kuma sikakra betra game ye ko ye e ma otumfo ni jimni ko so mehene ama na era otumfo sabe bi ono na dawro ma ohwe ye nyina asante manfo so any chemi hopa adwuma me yeboa krono na me so mehene na se be kokobati otosmensa me gina ho sa henkwa eso no di de be ne ya wie am ya kwa na chi pepe ama yesesi ma foforo eso nti eni se be na
obere na me wi animu a mate na ne we dem a eba set match no AC or one Gasa constituency. Now the 20 saying a koye de bibia kokamadia.
You made us be brave. Michidi say, Munim say, this is the first time in the history of this republic, 1992 Republic Constitutional Age, when the first time Yaye Independence National Parade.
Yeah, Babe Okofodia is in yeah.
This is the first time.
Yeah, the first time.
And we know you found a World Cup.
My fan World Cup.
The Akuma ding, and be a ding, a shame. So the way you're penny for now, the regional minister, and I am for original any MDCs near MPs near Kai near organize anniversary BC da yen kan say ye kofodia phone ko andia region nyina
ya gana yen nyina dia
region ni host kofodia New Job in South constituency ni host no so we am near that we have been doing everything possible to have a very successful independence anniversary. So far, the BBI okay. Well, of course, the military high command and the military forces, the security forces, and they also had to come and program is successful in a Ghana for say the best come from the east.
The best comes from the east and we did not 2 years and nothing. Yen 7 no pay. Penny last week, no parliament. You were there before. Deliver the state of the nation at the Ghana for. But touch on sector which has become quite topical. A deputy trade minister. Penny say about 170,000 jobs and a 1D1F equity. Near a month for can say penny one for evidence be amba or can it try like that? One hour sector to me and my evidence that you say 1D1F no 8 me after 170,000 in Mebuno Ghana.
Me did say raise questions. Go for my dream say adne enye correct.
And so some of some because one employment once and unemployment issue
and to probably can once
meet you
and we are so we are also wada onipa say wo paka wo say wada say bia yina ye wadam na wo say wo onda you also wada no keto ania we so bitinya ne
da bia no yenya no enyi
e be enya no enyi adentia
so na no so wa
to one would say time up so sorry what you sorry yes sir sana sam ne koso edi omo nyini ne ye kofo a omo hu say omo so mada It almost like way there to be. I see. No question say the concept of 1D 1F with you. Ye ban MPP as a government. Ye strategizing at the manifesto time. I was a member of the 2014-15 manifesto team at President Kufuor set it up, and I'll constitute to strategically compile document for the trade and industry sector. And information you win elections. And they were launch chairman of the committee. I only a the concept of 1D 1F the babe woman dinner a mom and pensonka. Okay. And here by the bay till concept of 1D 1F but from that time I had to say a canvas and this focus it's not possible between you and the NHS Ombeka said to me at me again a lot of employment free but we are sure some generate a lot of employment but me set a friend premise multi in the first place unipana Ninkofo says I didn't know crano. Oman jelly say a baby, it's my Jumakra, and Omunjin the grass and ye, no ye. Yama evidence companies Libya, Yedia Benny. If you know what the near I in ye, Omunjin, almost say companies did that. Existing companies. Till the concept of 1D 1F is in twofold. With you, okay, policy now, policy, my one, yes, policy say it can be a virgin company or a greenfield company straight away, and I say an existing company who is either in crisis, financial crisis, and I say managerial crisis, and I say an existing company that wants to expand or set up another venture within the same framework. Those people can also come into a concept as 1D 1F. Into 1D 1F companies are not supposed to be only greenfield, and I say and a virgin companies. Say they are company in Sida, they be new Ayatia. Everything a company would say the Dako Farms. Yeah. Dako Farms, a company awarded that, but no one here support. Because company go and they go. It yet come a shame view near Payan near Chingy, so no more Jumana. 1D 1F a company or policy. I see. And ye can say you created direct employment from 1D 1F. Certain number of direct employment. I can say, oh, 1D 1F companies or my friendly passe. That's how many. And indirect, church of mama, so direct employment and direct, indirect employment. Indirect employment. If the indirect employment, people are taking those stuff for granted. But what I say, ABR, what be cashew company? Cashew company, no. And now we be our process cashew. Into other say we be a chocolate company. Now, process chocolate. Even saying cocoa beans chocolate. Cocoa beans and then go for the tomato. No processing. Go for the tomato. Go tofu go for and go for now to free on mohono. Omo nye chuma wo company no. But you are creating employment for them. Yeah. Obia ono kotete. Omo nye mama omo no. Omo nye chuma ho bad. You are creating employment for them. These are people who hitherto they are not directly, no, they are not involved in the business you do. However, because we're creating employment, we can call those people as also working for the company, but in this way they are working as indirect staff. They are not permanently working for the company. So we're talking about. That's exactly the point we're making. It in a direct, any indirect, 170,000. Almost 170,000. Direct and indirect employment together. I see. And 170,000. How did you quantify the indirect one? At least direct one, we are quantifying because you have the numbers and the staff. We're talking about 296 1D 1F companies at various levels of implementation. Till 296 companies at various. So it's very easy. We have the data, so we know that these people, maybe if I say Narubis, for example, it's a rubber company in I mean Western region. Narubis, be almost direct employees. I'll be more way behind the rubber. If you go for no farm gate for no almost at the brom car the car the be a car track na the brom that crap like a creative job or non in the mates. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's well only more permanent contract of like, let's say, and I say, a contract for about maybe 2 years, 1 year. And these people are working together somehow over the period, whether we like it or not. Sanko for no, you critical mom, so we can easily identify those people and quantify or whatever we are doing. It makes it so simple and easy.
I see. Now, one of the things that per your concept was to deal with the import substitution. But I'll come there first. But there are some companies they are still struggling under 1D1F. They have raised concern to say yes, initially Exim Bank and more Muska. But at some point, Mujai is more Muska be. They are struggling. So how do you
that's on your test size shoes? Me who do think of focus on yes, say till 1D1F concept.
Yeah.
Arrangement from participating financial institutions, PFIs. So PFIs when near a casa more and focus and no man confuse Cafanya Juma. What we need one casa your own capital rate. Sanko for 1D1F companies still. And I said,
when you're 1D1F companies, I see
the 1D1F Secretariat and the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Yeah, facilitated. The concept of 1D1F is a private sector led initiative.
Right.
And the young facilitated ministry, a facilitated
right.
And the will be Packers Ventures on a packer. For example, one can say, own equity. Our the business and that's Niska now was at it. Yay, you said, okay, your name in Gofia Casama say, you're from participating financial institutions. It's made up of EcoBank, some banks in Ghana, EcoBank, Prudential Bank, Fidelity Bank, Exim Bank, Commercial Bank. The new man can say, Mom Kofina Mombosia, Yepesi ma sa concept Nicoso. Into your buy person concept Nicoso, into your buy say, Omacro Sankofu Bosia, me are buying. Through the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Interest I was on half.
Okay.
There many interests in half.
That company have half of the interest. I see.
So the now that company no need transformers on be a common factory. Yeah, Ministry of Trade and Industry are buying no. They be facilitate the Ministry of Energy for Mumbi. Acquire a faso a common factory hono. Acquire yeah, Ministry of Trade and Industry be facilitate by Ministry of Roads, Abe Quine. Your mount conform the Boamoya Juma, sir. It is up to you now through your books because a business now, yeah. The project that we must be bankable before any bank. The mere factor your arrangement with the 1D1F participating financial institutions, which are the banks, no, doesn't mean that we are banks because 100 million never quite man.
I see.
No,
I follow you.
A business there, so the business that you do, no one must be bankable too. Or business proposal now, but track bank no. I was say, you could say, stand out over Oja.
It is our companies, you know. What do you make 1D1F
one man?
What do you say? Companies are more participating, we know from the banks and almost a in terms of more companies now, I'm sure 1D1F doesn't. I'm can be.
So we 1D1F in China.
Fine. It's the argument they are raising is that time now, she can buy and maybe buy, but it's some no cases can be. Is it the case that banks and companies mean interested?
And I make sure say, young interest no are buying through the Ministry of Trade and Industry. 8 year half.
I get it.
In the half from criminal principal no and make a crabina utria. It is a bank in this kind of amount. Na bank say okay, yeah. Note, I can say answer them. Note say, see ya do my bank ni we are buying it to me because can a bank ready you are buying there.
Right.
I just say. So the bank will now determine whether we will give you the loan or not.
Okay.
Through your own books now. Financial statement that were presented.
Okay.
So because loans are granted on the basis of your balance sheet. So the balance sheet of bank details now we share that's a bank where my loan pay went to and I say okay the amount of loan but the amount 5 million you did come out 1 million answer 1 million no also person we factory for 500,000 eco machines for 200,000 eco for the pack craba for nebia when you says we no unya na bank reach out there for no now o say there be me as CEO no go for who say me so zima aba app no me the 500,000 eto machine that 500,000 that can also with go see mansion chrome and I'm go talk and go for say where so say your bank no mouth that can
are you there for
no I'm just making a point
no me ba
no I'm just making a point to you say where so say bank no mouth that
obviously so
I'm just I may have used the wrong
no say
but I'm just trying to tell you say the bank can say first can say yes say now decide say and I want find yesterday also there and I say scan to say let you say my no one tia okobio say for their kind of mawa bank can be criminalized.
It's are you suggesting to what said companies no more struggling no may have been their own cause and nothing no more struggling no that's
exactly the point I'm making.
Almost struggles.
That's exactly it may have.
Yeah, I'm making. Say that's what we are suggesting to us.
So the point, but see, we are trying our best as a ministry. You buy a new minister by Honorable Kitty Ham.
Yeah.
Asia PFI seminar. And you who say be more ma. I was called mom's kind of mom. That's the banks and say to no to information.
Okay.
Even also banks and I said no, we can't give them money again. And no yet right can be on farmer because bank say it's the one you share someone it's a mom hope someone the mom kawa and no and I make us say as a ministry we are only till the key word and person we are only facilitators
more facilitating
wow ama 1D1F companies and whoever for person who make man so it is not a governmental initiative, sir. Should away, whatever. It's the government is setting up the businesses, so government had to make sure people give them loans. But government is facilitating. It's a man will be a man for
I see.
However, there was a woman who to be proved to the bank and say, the mouse cannot be here.
I see. It's it's a struggling banks in the what they can't. In your list, I want as part of struggling companies, as part of a companies almost 1D1F nothing.
1D1F companies. Ministry, you got two 1D1F. Whether you are struggling
or not, but that's not fair. When your analysts they are not being fair to the point. Because also we make sure say all of them are vibrant.
But listen to me. 1D1F companies who apply so 1D1F. And the show name who said per Ministry of Trade, Yajumana who qualified to become a
1D1F.
Okay, I'm on the start. You are my green company. Okay, how can we help you? A consultant to help you, ministry, if you're on to write proposals, you may be to help you. Sunday man, I hear you different from buying to him first come mouse of a
right.
But you have to also make an effort. It's a consultant to help you for free. You don't pay the consultant. About your bank proposal amount. But now, me say, balance sheets are one. You should let the bank give you loan.
No, but I'm only making the point to you. No, say on that. No, because I'm beside because
and come say be a obede one. What we say 1F company. The G no bank now. Who say pay $5 million? Exim Bank. And Exim Bank for about $2 million. $2 million. Exim Bank for say, I don't know much of the first can you. Also, what the watch of the way. So, okay, for you say a monitor. One first can I guess. Now, what is can I could be for? Assuming no, baby. So, it happens once a while. Companies when I make companies can you be specific? Say company ABC generic. Let me say, can you be specific? To be fair to them, say company ABCD, banks in amount ABCD amount of money. Say for Kwesi, one fan what and that's why you are struggling. The company with your body. For the purpose of this conversation, exactly. I can't mention any of the companies. You mention any company's name. For the purpose of this conversation, yes. But I can tell you. Authority. Some of the companies more problems are. I see. And and no won't be blame aban say and at you those companies like just will go.
No, a big go. I mean, a big among year interviews recently. A big go. Companies say they've laid their workers off. A big go.
And because aban, yeah, part was a play mount. We are playing a part.
Should also have to play their part.
Government mount. Ebia, there was a amount exemptions, tax holiday for 5 years. The amount import taxes for tax waiver on machinery for production and raw material for production. The amount was animal winning for free. Now, loan baby. Now loan yes I'm to interest half amount. Now since loan now could no the work before. Maybe I will say over yes swimming pools, small swimming pools among go for. That's a very good concept. After we are now say swimming pool. I mean, you but say we could be more proposal now. Talk about bank and what also the way swimming pool. What's so no, I get. And when they are talking, they don't say all these things. So they only talk about because your company good. Man can say and I'm a decorator. Oman kase men koto Land Cruisers 5, men top 5.
C'est misappropriation.
Oman kase men ko ware ma tu ka ware tu account. No, I'm just trying.
No, you are giving an example.
Just to make sure, say, all these things, can easily create problems for.
I see, but then your critics will say that policy because na ye more slogan here we need to know. One critical assessment of the financial capacities of the companies na a bit because obviously a bit more we show books are na kedi say come no make one do one FNO.
Until me say what la want say.
No me say e be na man critical assessment because we show books are. Said your e be na ni say come no
said your nyina kasa no say so kasa. Monti ase me say kebi makina me say the 1D1F companies or the 1D1F initiative, a private sector led initiative.
Because we apply it and I'm banks but I'm making the point that together with banks and any buying we a proper financial assessment.
That's why I say you don't understand it. What you say, I will say, yeah, facilitators.
Good.
And the facilitator, now soon this car out there, you yes, okay, these are financial institutions. I'm going for Jiska, Tio, Sanko for the Omono, access to
do the assessment, to blame banks, blame my government.
Blame banks here, may blame companies now.
I bring the companies again
because banks now Omono a arrangement. Bank let's say Packers Company Limited and our Packers Ventures will say Upiskaweho and the Ministry of Trade. I am say okay, yate. You have one more bank. Bank would be more loan now. You betray half of the interest amount.
Point well made.
If you show books, said the open. Who said the open? When I have a book here. Now, when you books, man, was this way. What Nissa? And the dear goes here, but see, you must say them way, yeah, but in the many. Okay. Said them what the town's car because open. It's true. You make too much to
the actual amount.
I was here amount 10 amount 1 pen.
Okay.
It is sure for 1 year there. Into one no 1 to for 1 name to mano. A one use at 1. I can't say get my 5 go bank.
I see.
So then the bank, but I'm saying that those companies, no one kind of crunch public. Most of them, some of them, and kind of crunch public. Said bank share me books no omo say me ni ahoden
okay
come can say instead of amount 20 no your amount just 1 ekiti pa never to ahoden hwe ye to ahoden ni hu say say wo no wo dan ka ye ma ka say ka uguye enti no banks na test on pulse we no hu so nya
no mo jai I see
it become relaxed and that is what business happen we a normal business phenomenon business whether the business Kofono, Omoka 1D1F1 now someone come as far as we businessman be a businessman. So bank has a bank number.
I see. For another pay, Yane, the deputy trade minister, Michael Kofi Befi, was saying MP or New Job not Edinkom because there's this whole conversation about 1D1F no. I pay the Manaboy Amayati and Nomabiasi and then I pay. Now, honorable, quickly. So the question I may be so critically by and say 1D1F no. I'm happy you said they were part of the subcommittee on trade. But concept of say import substitution. Dear Panabit Nakase, through the introduction of 1D1 FM, Bank be importing you, and I import a Nambi. 1D1 of environment, and it's just importation. Dear Panabit Nakase,
cocoa person, cocoa,
with you.
You know, cocoa used to be like a raw material export commodity in Ghana. Cocoa. So that's how come we had only 3 strong cocoa processing companies in Ghana. Then, before the coming into force of 1D1F, no 3 companies.
Okay.
Barry Calibu, Cargill, and ABI later on Netch. Almost all these companies, they were exporting, they were doing cocoa processing halfway. No more exporting cocoa 100%. What they could say? Now companies now turning into cocoa.
Okay.
Or all the other companies of Ghana, cocoa company export to beans in the state.
Okay.
But they're coming into force of 1D1F, and for so company like Netch to start producing chocolate in Ghana.
Okay.
It forced companies to come in. A lot of companies.
It's a chocolate importation of Akua.
And the chocolate raw material cocoa. Sorry, raw material export. Akua. Export of raw.
Of course, Akua. And an importation of chocolate to
Akua. Because now we are manufacturing chocolate. As a matter of fact, companies like Fairfreak and Netch almost export to chocolate in the chocolate form straight to Obutri.
Only one commodity and as a one thing of it, I can say one day one of man apart from chocolate.
But
are there any other examples?
There are a lot of examples. Even rubber, for example. At first, we used to have Ghana Rubber Estates as the only rubber manufacturer in Ghana. Now we have about 2 1D1F companies, almost Ghana Rubber, and they are not exporting the raw rubber. No, they are now processing rubber. All bet it don't. That's big scale. No, a time will come. So they are called
I see.
I'm just trying to tell you, say, the 1D1F company, a company, a initiative, a total revolution about the manufacturing sector. That's how come we were so confident, and we are still confident.
Okay.
Say, was say a day, 15 or 16 products. I say import to the importation of these products. We are a member of the WTO.
Okay.
Ghana is a member of WTO.
Yeah.
It is therefore we practice what we call trade liberalization. In the West African continent, West African sub-region, there will be a Akua Trade Liberalization Scheme, ETLS. Ghana is a member of ECOWAS.
Okay.
And to the concept of ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, ETLS, practically African continent, 55 African countries. I say, you sign a document, African Continental Free Trade Agreement. I practice African Continental Free Trade area. Yes, we all want to now do business amongst ourselves.
Not me about finally on the 1D1F, not me about after because
import restrictions.
Import restrictions.
All bit.
Meaning say it's me come. Yeah. Must suspend. I'm waiting for parliament. Right.
But and yes, you just say I had a book
I'm sending the book.
They become no,
must suspend, but I must send the book.
A lot of your broader engagement.
Wow.
Because you himself never bore mine.
So the conversation hasn't ended.
It can't end.
As far as the import restriction is concerned,
it can't end.
It can't end.
For now, we are still talking to people because he himself we are doing what we call broader consultation and engagement with traders and importers.
Right.
And you know, I need name remember example, Kakra, too. Import vehicles. I want to equate a car. Importers Association.
Okay.
And Ghana says, for the first time in the history of this country, this is the first time I hear OEMs directly. Ghana, example, VW, original equipment manufacturer, no assemble products in Ghana, VW products.
Right.
Right. We have now about 7 to 8 assemblies in Ghana. About 12 different brands of product. Sankofo we are new cars. Assembled new cars. They are doing basic semi knockdown and enhanced semi knockdown. Omo ye products no wahano. Ya anto cars na one metal. Let you cars na omo ye no. Omo assemble one. Say 1 year trim, 2 years trim, 3 years trim. And yes, second hand. Yes, second hand. Na omo import cars no. Omo jai cars no import no. No cars omo VW or Corona ho. Cars now more ye wahano assembly. Ye pese ye to dia I old ne pese ye to. Omo to sa cars no omo kutua import duty.
Obviously not.
Import duty. Yeah. So the cars will be cheaper in the market for people to buy. Sorry.
What cars and honorable? And after was not about after nation. The concern is that the cost of business in Ghana, I was sure. I mean, emissions levy, tax and money, interest rate, I was sure. Taxes, businesses. So they are looking at 1D1 FYMOK. The concept, another idea will be defeated because of the number of taxes. And after non social, as a trade ministry, then I'm is there a concern to you?
Obi no be take say interview asema o catch me interview consent to me. I consent to you. The same thing applies to me.
Yeah.
Because one Metigana,
right?
The mere fact that me deputy trade minister doesn't mean that mentally the organa me talk Metigana, me drive organa. Into the ecosopia metiase. But men can say we may justify Ghana the ecoso, but Ghana is not that bad. What do you compare that?
Oh, you're not that bad.
I'm not justifying but I'm saying we can do better.
Okay.
Government is still talking. Government is still engaging. Bon, you buy a new buy the buyer and go focus on buying exercise. The government is still talking little by little.
The now person what you're saying. Not the effective run of companies be
for me, whilst government is considering say obi twani be so my any one no Ghana for any time for so ehu say o ma bia mpunto no ye de sika a man phone
the tax na ye
because o ko approach that's o ko approach ko to ade e Walmart o ko approach na ko to ade e Ross store o America o ko na ko park ya o park wo ho a o tueska
right
utia wa ko to ade o enso Ghana o ko to de o Malcolm na ka say parking lot or the kiosk e be boxing ball and number to ade o na wo sa jime park but oborina ankasa obaye it is kase be develop mind amount right again na kase be bia ye ntoma
the cost of doing business but I was sure that's it as a trader no mobile to limit and reduce the cost of doing business.
I am saying the cost of doing business is not too good but it is not bad.
Exactly.
Engaging.
Let me be a direct question. Said, then I will percent for
now.
The cost of
there's engagement. Government will come out to see what they can do to help us. I can't specifically pinpoint my hand on
emission tax. And say,
other jurisdictions emission tax. Other jurisdictions. But I'm just saying, you can't buy trade and not sign a crack. I buy trade ECG. Friend say,
when you're saying,
no, I buy trade sign. I say,
your consultation, right?
I'm just trying to say, when now all the feedback bano, and my decisions be either buying or transfer the bear. And at the eye neighbor
waiting a year end is for tenacity. Look at all the cost of babies and all of that. Already the 24-hour economy here, but I mean this should put some fear in you. Say during the cost of business, I was sure there when the 24-hour economy in the back. Now you see what they call their smart meters now. Brought more companies in the more than brought now. Do you think I don't know? Of course,
it's a 24-hour policy. Do you know why?
How does it
because Okana said the me, I'm in the space of manufacturing.
Right.
Because I'm the deputy minister in charge of industry.
Thank you.
And to be a manufacturing space, there is no manufacturing company in Ghana. I'm
running 24 hours.
I've seen it over. I mean, all the manufacturing companies, more Ghana, Coca-Cola, almost 24 hours. For the Guinness Ghana, only 24 hours. Funmac, only 24 hours. chocolate companies over 24 hours. And the one no,
I'm
just saying that 24-hour policy. It is here already.
It's already operating.
See, there's no jurisdiction to be a manufacturing and as a industrial space. No, 24 hours.
But they are looking at the broader spectrum, a broader space.
My example, Akua
passport.
But who told that passport? You mean to say?
24 hours.
But that's not the best to do in this modern day.
Why is not the best to do?
Because passport now 24 hours concept they own.
Passport to 24 hours.
Yes, but we do it.
We do 5 p.m.
Are we not digitalizing now? We are now in the digital space.
Right.
It was so much. Now me call into the portal. Now me apply for
online.
Now. And no time. We never check the time. I mean, one. Me apply passport. I'm gonna say about to be applied. About you make 12 to be applied. You can apply anytime. I will apply because that the reason why other countries are develop very faster. From the side, we are not. Our country is not digitally conscious.
Okay.
Because let's say you two boot still I motorway from motorway it's going to cost government to about $400 million. Total work the paper sample. Says that we are by saying no. Yes, sister we are no I say it does say you move meditate ticket my into to everything is get that can. Me sorry, I give for and negotiate scanner my near the man. So they have to pay for it. So I was saying, genetics come out on nobody could but you can so be interested in this guy in Dubai. Every area in Dubai pay for fear. I would say at least 1 to 2, 4.
I see.
And tolling
pay for fear.
Also, you can't say 4. At least $4.
I see.
And $1 each. Still, there's no human being there. And there's no even any boot. I trust Debbie.
That's what you do it for.
No,
when inside you were in a we are
going to do it better.
You were in Parliament when you took it off.
No,
you were in Parliament when you feel.
So we are going to do it better now. What we are going to do, they said, now we are going to make it very simple. So like
digitalize it too.
So in Dubai, you can just be in Dubai. So Dubai, now Pia. And so also two boot or near Chobia description me. And I don't know, and two boot. If I would want my own to because I can't stop because I 1 week. It didn't make us a family. We are fire at all. It is time go now. Why now to us? This also a cost of from. There's always a means to generate more money for the state.
I see.
Because of the I'm just to tell you that
there are plans to digitalize to
make sure say so this digitalization here can it will make the 24-hour concept of nonsense.
I see.
Make it nonsense. A man higher dead at death. Who are being people about it.
So this policy that John Mahdi is already dead at birth.
I'm telling you. I mean, it is dead at birth.
I see.
You know, because
Ghana forgetting
because
we should move on.
Me work for me constituency. Was Sunda. Last week by my home for night duty. For you made 9 upon 5.
I see.
It I'm rest away. And you want to rest away. We will compete with the DTRT, the biggest apparel manufacturer in West Africa. Even DTRT or free zones enclave, Jabin free zones enclave. Now, I'm going to pro nipa 5,000 till I'm here 24 hours. Wow, who couldn't go for Puma? Yes, I'm Puma. Big brands like Puma, like big brands in the world. I'm on tongue money when you have big brands. So, what's it? What is 24 hours?
So it
is dead at birth. I'm telling you, a woo and ever because it doesn't have any. any space with your operating or system.
I see. That's the Deputy Trade Minister, Michael Oyerepa. Now, I say, Jomama, 24-hour economy there. Is that bet? Yaka 1 day, Yaka 24 economy. Now, let's get into real politics because they got Tuaba. One of this constituency here, obvious, is going to win the election. But one of the things that also a parliamentar doesn't want to sit in a minority, but also in a majority, is to ensure that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a breaking 18. Ghana yet people are complaining. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they say, Akufado, Oye and Nyoma ding for Bawumia, saying about own team winning election. Is that how you see things?
No, that's not how we see it. It's, I mean, it's the time now, woman, and I'm a concept nicer. One was a Ghana at this time. Obiaka says, I want the buyer. I can yet anyway, Bomo, if we are seeing Boma, and MPP are buying 8 years away. I can buy the best all time, the whole world.
I see.
But after first 4 years, Obia who said, and they put them boy. Second 4 years, has not been bad. Just that the area singing I'm wedding. And again, you will see me. Young can and Casse, and not Tigana for a hot toy, Debbie.
Nobody can dispute it to me. Say we are really in Christ.
No, nobody can.
That Ghana folks should give you another opportunity. Nobody
can say, sir, if we are seeing your day, you're creative, we are seeing hiding, and be creative. If we are saying we are safe system, no, and a creative.
But elsewhere they are doing better.
Where? Tell me.
Where? I mean, the US and the UK and the Canada, they're doing better.
US doing better than Biden in other form. But for the fact that Trump, the American system, and if all things be recorded, Trump, it means a chance to be on the ballot. You know that Trump has won
the election. No?
Biden that form, America, Yanka Biden go. They wouldn't have given somebody like Trump the opportunity to become president again. But I'm telling you, we are seeing in see how rich it's and watching. The whole world, President Biya so far, including Ghana's president, Biya doing how to make things good for the country. Bigger democracy.
Is it almost suffer approaches?
The same thing.
Sir,
almost suffer.
Where's the difference in it?
There's no two ways.
It's the why is it a lot of Ghanaians? You want enough for? I mean, make a catch up. Then enough for men, some enough for. It be a nurses, it be a teachers. Oh, my cabrochiri, Juma, and they are telling you that they are living better off than when they were here. Me a teacher for a nurse for. So how then do you justify the case? Say, honor. I'm kind of
put together. Who didn't catch him? Say, oh no, don't turn past me.
Sir,
see, they make a total matches and no can. No can, on can quench or say. Oh, quite humano. I'm matching now. No, what did I want the power? What did I wanted the power. Now I told ourselves, yeah, we make cocoa from Zoko. When you try, Ghana,
the money is good.
Was also my one, no sankum. The maturity. Two. On the bills no treat you and won't you Ghana. The bills no triano, or the whole month of making £2,500 or the bear 1,500 maybe 12 bills. Or the 12 bills 1,000 now or son because ultimately on quantity that would not beg I would be out on number okay. How on you know what Hanum and go talk with Aquabi and some bear Aquabi wine at Tumbas. I'm just trying to tell you the dynamics because I me in the my paint.
Of course,
right. I see them. I see Ghanaians there. Me home.
But you go to the embassies. I'm on when you're driving in town. And I
tell them, me to be called. Let me to be called. Let me to go. Let go for my hotel.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Ghana for no say.
I am telling you.
Back to Ghana.
I swear, I'm telling you. No, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I am telling you. See, the suffering people are suffering. They don't talk about it too. The comfort, a little comfort no more. But guess that when you are present over so unyeska, or say the nearby or say Harmel or yes, but that's kind of and what they don't do for me. I knew you too quite quite. As you have politics, will be in the we work hard.
Do you hard or being Ghana? Inflation rates.
I say, when I was a marketing director, I was teaching in 3 universities. But me, me chade AUCC me pon lecture AUCC no me say on next lecture we are Wisconsin on that play me petu ko chade me be fie no be we me ko osun scam me bia me ko tete ho makoy me be fie ma eso me pesca sika pay de ne dinya hodin nyansa ne de pe
ajeje Ghana for ni din nyansa no on the pesca no on munya okroma.
Excuse my language.
Yes.
Excuse my language. I don't know if you could have made that part. Say sika pay any a ding who is any a ding any so the way you be focused no way no I on about your pesca and not being smart. That's where's the baby you see,
of course smart.
You have to be smart. You don't need to say and because there are people who will work so well the comfort zone or bar so okay make a tell staff and say we're not so you back on them more don't for a count Ninyaska and I said we for count I did me say I'm a poor Juma as an MP
and so for those of us now ye na ye kase Ghana phone kase enum mo ye dey won't me about me another opportunity. I mean, on the ticket of the NPP, no mediation. Then I be catching up. Because there's more lose election. You are losing the election.
It is not possible. Do you know why it's not possible?
It's not possible. You are losing this election. You are winning election.
We will win the elections hands down. You see. Do you know why?
We will win election.
Because one, Mahama, why President Pay? Baumia President Pay.
True.
Mahama has been a vice president before. When Mahama was the vice president, was he applauded like the way Baumia had been applauded in his time? What the fuck?
It's Mahama mentioned your year as a vice president.
When Mahama was the vice president, Baumia fans are OG, Mahama OG. Ghana.
It's your mention your year as a vice president and as I said.
Answer question. Me say.
No, I mean, of course, I'm almost saying they will do the best judges. They're the best judges. Home best judge the amount.
Mahama, and now vice president. Not the need me say I attend in Kapa and say that president a formal committee as the committee investigating. Sana former thing you know beka say okache Ghana nyina Baumia ya certain committees investigating. So the achievement of Baumia cannot be compared in the history of this public. I'm telling you, it can't be compared.
The achievement of Baumia can never be compared.
As a vice president, it is unprecedented and extremely phenomenal. I'm telling you, I don't stand to be corrected. That's not me catching away. You know what Baumia has achieved. As a vice president, Mama won't be achieved, and I won't be achieved. Two, and why vice president? Mama, why vice president? Baumia a vice president. Omi no as vice president. One achieve a lot. Two, Mama a president. Baumia may president. And also all the whole president why not compare with your vice president. But when you were the vice president, did you ever say una control country? So why are you now going to force somebody to say una country no?
No, because Baumia you didn't ban. You can say well your economic risk. He should come and take charge of the economy. The economy had to tell Pansama. You blame Baumia squarely.
The constitution of Ghana, no? Does he give Baumia powers to control the country?
A mampeni kachre yes. The constitution. I no mampeni kai ono. Mampeni na not kachre yes.
Mampeni assembly dey man na say constitution.
But mampeni is in charge of the country.
Ghana's constitution say the president of Ghana, executive president.
Exactly.
He is vested with all powers of run the country.
I agree.
He only designates powers or delegate powers to the vice president.
I agree.
So no vice president you by the constitution of Ghana. What they do, my. No,
second point
is because or no as Omampeni or no the picture that ballot or no appoint he has the power of appointment. He decides that we person we so who shows who the Baumia can say me Baumia the person Minyanka we are president a minister Minyama we be minister. Minyama Baumia nya bia ko obi from be minister. But the president said me na person woman. Me na person we na minister, we na person minister. And the Baumia actually you know. He is only a vice president. So the vice president Baumia is only a vice president who is supporting his president. And the president former president, he has been a vice president before. In his tenure as a vice president, his only phenomenal and unprecedented achievement, they say, he was investigated on the fact say he has
but that case when he said one oh, I mean the UK called me when they went to Amoko UK
one UK
I'll check for
Anka special prosecutor person or resort ticket. I'm telling you,
government official one, but
I am telling you, Onipa who vice president da, na vice president no, when ya achieve, what ya achieve who do? Only Obia or no, who on your president da, also the whole presidency be compared to the Oyerepa. Before you make a comparison, this is about me be president and say it be a compare.
I see.
Else, vice president and former president Mahama can never stand anywhere to say anything bad about Mahama.
Mahama to make anything bad about
only moral right.
Only moral right.
Because the person has not been like you before. Why a vice president before?
Wow.
Why you and a vice president now no ye jaw a year on why you he has succeeded at
but you see, in terms of all this conversation, let's stick to one simple thing. Omampeni Kacha said, one of the only economists, and nothing on the Baumia Urban. Baumia is the economist guy. It's one of the economy sir. It's although we agree that the constitution, of course, President Yebibia, but the president is though on the Yebibia, but on money to me no or the Mabaumia, say Bamian economy in Poi. It is hard to me no Bamin Tinian Sheni Yedia, then Bamia must be blamed for the economic mess.
President cannot count. Your account is here.
No, or cancer or the common message about Nansa. It's because by extension. It's by extension. The critics of Baumia is.
I don't know.
The critics of Baumia. The critics of Baumia. Let me keep pointing this. Since some Penema say or the economy about Nansa, if the economy is not doing well today, or say the support of Baumia, you agree to that.
Oyerepa, first I don't know
Debbie, of course, but you know, said,
no, it's no way.
Multimedia, meet you.
Multimedia, Joy FM,
meet you.
Now only MFR power,
and they meet you.
Okay, fine. Eti, everyone say, they know a general manager or Oyerepa, no one no so no employ, and a different person.
On one or we call on one as well.
Okay, so they had a plan, to change maybe the business,
right?
I'm sure they don't want on play.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a few people.
So they targeted people, So what am I trying to say?
With you.
The member can say there's no football coach. Yes, selected players, Bano. Man deliver.
There's no football coach.
That is a thought provoking.
Yes, selected players, man. Man deliver. So are you therefore saying that? Are you saying, sir? Omampeni Odo kase economy no be Baumia but or selecting former Baumia no Baumia deliver on the economy that na person no they want Ghana for
na walk
for what you said
una wo say
sana person ka Ghana
and say wo say wo paka wo say president say but or the manage Baumia
exactly to deliver
good and make sure we say president ekasa una wo kase president kasa president kasa and president kasa Baumia okay be come be share on Sarintino wa
select players no near you
players have so no mu una wo kan and is a wo kasa wa ka like mean that Baumia and you know obo man his boss is in a running country and obo and on what basis then do you say he will vice work of number 9 say number 9 bobo no be number 9 no e be na vice president no kind of number 9 how can it happen
if you are suggesting to Ghana for say Bamna couldn't deliver because of the kind of a minister the Omampeni selectee no but that's what you are saying interpret it be fair to interpret it that way
interpret it like that way I'm trying to make a point to you say
my point is but the point is here the point that we making interest
make it point
it is in conclusion Ghana for a day
now make it point say what's the president say or no president on economist
right
you
na so win himself Omampeni
una okasa mini
win himself Omampeni
but You are saying it to me.
Say Baumia have an economic risk.
No.
When it comes to the economy,
this one
Baumia will be in charge of the economy.
No.
When this man Benika
is harder. What Omampeni said, and said, or no Mampeni, or no, Omampeni, and Wakofa economists to help him run the country. Tio, Omampeni and Casa or Jack country number, Bamima Bamia. Okano biada okano we
baba me say me kaso jama na right
una okasa you said that
me see the economy
I am daring you
me say what I said me say it to be me chantro me say
I'm daring you
me see
honorable who say omampeni say ono omampeni no on peto be bo mani bio or the maba me ba mo mbo mani
me kasa honorable me come on
you said that
I have not said this
because
let me repeat what I said
no what we change one no and omampeni na me just say okasa dia enke chese uko de okai no enke chese by extension no then omampeni should have also given Baumia the chance okay me na me bo mani dia na me am sensitive players me no be adwuma but if what you are saying, one can say yeah, now choose and the next day.
Let me try, but I've made the clear. And on the pay, or they will know. It is your point is that it's the economy not messy up.
And messy up.
Yet even blame about me. That's your point.
Don't say it's economy not messy up.
Also can. No, but it's the first time I hear DDP. It's the first time. Domestic debt exchange program. Who are aware? It's the first time.
TBK. All the indicators of the state of states doesn't show that Ghana is seriously in trouble. We are in crisis. There's no doubt.
Yeah, but crisis. Yeah, exactly. We are in crisis. The economy is in a mess. I mean, that's what it is.
Economy.
Who you see semantic honorable?
Economy. The economy. Now inflation. It just like in about a year ago.
Right.
You're number 50s, 40s, 50s. Now we do about 20. We're in the 23, 24 now. What's economy no? And how they talking about? What can I say?
That the economy is better.
It's no. I'm saying, sir, we're in crisis, but the economy we are working on it. Country, sorry. And that's how come on penny na boafu now. And to help company. I'm going to be here money, including the vice president. What kind of several times? But open now can make us say, say, Obi, and or say, Unauka, Minkasa, so say president or your man, Yash about me, woman. And because the president Casa, so what Casadia, and then like one can say, and about me, and they will sell it to go for no bed. And I mean, President Cotton baby, not woman.
I see. So, 2024 election, when it comes to the issues of economy, and people to make a small boom, when it comes to the
issues of the economy,
yes,
Ghana for you some questions. Yes, when Mahama was the president, the whole Ghana asked the only three MPP asked the about more than 100 till in the history of Ghana. How many hospitals and the AC more time we see Ghana for say yes, I will say. Yeah, Ghana for say still I know. That's to be allowance. No matter how difficult the woman, you man in tram, no matter how difficult you want in tram, free senior high school, more time, most in the we will ask simple questions for Ghanaians to answer. But where they will, on the basis of that, they will vote for us or not. No?
Because Kufoka said, she was sitting them, not trouble. And then the ordinary Ghanaian, on a boy short, so she was sitting them, trying to go to ma, near Kotua, but trauma, but to my MPP, or to my people. Ghana was showing my system and then, and the kind of trauma, over to my people, yes, I say, and now we're not system, or say, or my four. I'm a high school. And my phone would school fees. And the school fees carrying the bottom. Your inflation at half of the school fees. School fees, taxes at half of the school fees. Half no, it be kind. Obidio our money be cry. Difference no. Yet then when you school free or school free. Scanning bottom. Who the money be cry? They do only and then. Me say simple questions. You say difficult questions. I see. Simple questions. Say, and you ma pro all pro poor politics. Pro poor policies are yen yaba. Yen as a conservative party is center right. When I want say, microphone na mom say, omo pro poor party party. And omo communist or socialist party. Omo center left. Yeah. Center left, no. Omo the pro poor party politics.
pro-poor policy being nobody ababa all the pro-poor policies are abba from Kufo time in
MPP time, which I agree.
And also
which I agree.
They will bring the country to a level like
I'm reading something from Kennedy Japan, or your senior colleague in Parliament, Uncle B. Or say economy is a match to the Senate. Change is calling us. Change every MPP say. Yes, some Namunkofi.
Okay, say change is calling MPP and us.
So as much MPP.
Okay, us on MPP only the bush for us. No.
Oh, honorable, David, honorable. We are having a conversation in the context.
No,
MPP.
Are you speaking for him? Says Hanokai. Just be on so that I can address it.
It's calling us MPP.
Okay,
into bracket MPP. That's what it's transcribed. MPP.
Okay, but so me have the address here. If you say it's calling us, if you call Nebusa,
the beyond Nebusa for MPP.
Only MPP no kasa dia. Make us say change, and I say whatever is not calling us. Ghanaians are calling us to still retain power. They are calling us to still.
I say, must say, my no. It's changing it from say, mon coffee got trans. Na NDC mbra.
Yes, so man and Kobana say. Yes, so man, who don't Kufudia, I don't Kufudia quite. When NDC was in power, Kufudia, the whole Kufudia had NDC 8 years in power. Only 5 kilometers of asphalt road. Unprecedented in the history of Ghana politics. So far, we have done almost about 52 kilometers of road, asphalt, unprecedented. What's a that's sports complex? In the whole country, all the 16 regions, they
come up.
Look at
I've seen it. They come up.
So what we have done is so phenomenal and unprecedented.
I'm telling
you in confidence that Yeye Party is a party that is going to win the 2024 elections, hands down. You see, you mark it anywhere. I'm telling you in confidence. Yeah, and Ghana for the who say Ghana for GDW Musa MPP Ghana ye. Because if a party paper power, that's year ban, you only 3 assets in the whole country. Then you almost about 145 or more assets. Or say party yes and piano monaco. You have to find for money to buy. The money base has a movie. Nobody will do that. I'm telling you.
I see. It was for you be call and China you wrap up this conversation. But you be quite honorable. I mean, you say IMF 3 billion to IMF. You are on record. You have said that you call IMF.
Yeah.
Ghana for say you have to apologize to them.
No, because see the point that we are running the country.
Because so what is us about? Because you are calling you are not going to IMF. You call IMF.
We are running a country. Run the country. No, you have to be very positive and confident.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm part of the executive.
True.
The president told us we're sure. Look at the numbers and the why would I see something different from what my president said?
The president deceived you at the time.
He didn't deceive us.
He told you a lot.
And let me say,
he was confident. The next time because we are not going to IMF.
We are running a country.
I agree.
Run the country. We are led by our president. Look at the numbers. Some of the checks any figures. Nothing shows here. So then we were confident as a government. Say IMF. So we have to support. And I supported the government then. Because I'm part of government.
Of course, you are.
Why would I say something different from what my president?
You run an apology to Ghanaians for saying that. I'm sorry, I lied to you, I deceived you, I'm sorry.
That's the way we anticipated.
Yeah, but you are there. I mean, you are there now.
We are there.
I mean, you are there now.
We'll come out very soon. We are sure we'll come out. I'm a Ghana.
The Ghana for no call on you to say that the finance minister John Kuma Muninano remember on an apology because and you've let us down.
Yeah, let them down
because and today there were IMF
and
so you let us down.
And if you're now sorry now and now sorry when accident and a BSc. It doesn't mean say intentionally you know because intentionally me, I don't do that kind of politics. I don't lie. I'm not a liar. I only say what I know and what I think is right. So I cannot by any means deceive Ghanaians. That's not my intention. I'm a politician of conviction. I'm a politician who believes in the truth and who has conducted himself well in the political space. We can't intentionally lie to Ghanaians.
For that's the MP at the New Jabin South constituency, also the Deputy Trade and Industry Minister. We have a constituency. Of course, I mean, acclamation once again, congratulations to you. Going forward in 2024 election, you have a catcher constituent.
I mean, Kufudia, we are doing our best. You can see it's unprecedented in the history of Kufudia. Even see that. Maybe MP. Now we had only 5 kilometers of asphalt road in Kufudia town.
And the more say
52. We are still doing it asphalt. And a community normal roads we are still working. We are not done. We are working on it. We are working on schools. So far, 2 hospital projects.
Okay.
I mean, since I became the MP, so I back ready very soon. My 2 asutef we are I'm trying to say a lot of toilets among we have done. I'm doing a 3rd clinic. We're going to do a clinic, 3rd clinic. And human resource development a lot. Scholarships outside the country, Ghana here a lot. Juma, I mean, we have done our best.
Okay.
I
see. Some of your colleagues, on my point, as ministers and deputy ministers, what we are working because I'm the call a vetting. Someone from Faith, exactly. We shall meet we say we are last minute. Only team in Sakai.
And they are going to also contribute their quota to the development of the country. They never because he who's a Ghana and Ghana Konoso. That's what we are looking for. And I can tell you that Ghana young Kwesi. These are young men and women and they have written their names in gold and there are various constituencies in the political space. He has so much confidence in them. Said they will excel our parliamentary vetting committee. Now subsequently they can be named proper to take over the ministries are president.
Finally, what is that one thing now last minute you was 2024 election easier for you because all the polls now goes against Bawumia. All they say there any polls are being that goes against Bawumia.
The point is that because you do political season no more. You want to form difference. You will see that things will change.
Okay.
Do you know why? Let's say Bawumia is only a vice president.
I agree.
And now only will be a vice president and a former president they control. And a vice president former president or no Ghana for Pamono numbers have been sidano. I didn't know compare vice president in Sida.
Exactly.
The
question is that election easier.
Akufo will still do what he's doing for Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana koso kuso yen. Onko susabai. Yenye. Nagana Itumpo.
Madasi, finally, Shakama, we're not going to Ghana from Kasa in just about a minute or 2. Now,
Yamisha, Tujabe South, Yamisha, Ubia, Akufudia, and Yamisha.
Honorable Madasi, that's the member of parliament at the New Jabin South constituency, assigned a deputy trade and industry minister. And I pay one and I'm in the transit. Michael Oyerepa, Beth meeting at the Kwesi Parker Wilson, Makamina.